Oh, we are live, and I am multi-streaming for the first time. I have no idea what to expect, if it's going to work or not. Let's put on the music in the back a little bit, because I might need to look around and think for a minute before I do my usual ramble. So, this is interesting. I'm just looking at my setup here. All right, let me see if it worked. Yeah, I mean, we got a Axie grind. It's my day off, so I thought, what would be fun? How about we go live and play some of my favorite video game, aka Axie Infinity. This also is the first time I've been live on Twitch in a minute, in a few months since I switched over. And it looks like I am live on Twitch now, so it is working. Yeah, I mean, it works. It works. Victor, what's good, man? What's good, dude? Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, it works. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see the... Okay, I think I can see all the chats combined. I see. So we'll have to wait until someone comes into Twitch and says hi there. But I can see Victor from the YouTube chat, and I think I'll have both chats together. I see I have one viewer on Twitch, so if you're a person who's watching and has a keyboard, type something just so I can see. Learned a new American word yesterday, dookie. Nice, like shit. What's up, Andre? How's it going? Morning. Welcome to my day off. What do you do on a day off? You play your favorite video game. What, you guys thought I wouldn't play video games on my day off? You crazy? You crazy? You crazy? Flux is taking a day off. That means he's not going to play video games with us. Not alone at all? Hell yeah. I mean, it's interesting, you know? This will be interesting to see. By streaming on multiple platforms, it's going to be interesting. I don't know if it's going to be more complicated or if it's just going to be business as usual, but I want to set up Facebook soon as well. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Why only be in one place when I can be multiple places at once? And it's, you know? The biggest thing is just making sure my internet bandwidth handles it well, which so far so good, so we'll see. I think it uses a little more bandwidth. My internet's pretty strong, we'll see, you know? Worst case, we just go back to YouTube only, but I'd love to have the Twitch stream up. I mean, there's no reason not to. What's up, Ferran? Welcome in. There's no reason not to. If people would rather watch on Twitch, that's totally fine. I turned off affiliate, so I can't get subs or any of the Twitch monetization, but people can still watch and chat and hang out, so, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I feel like most people have already come over to YouTube, but why not? Literally, just why not? I'm trying to figure this out. I feel like most streamers are just doing things that make no sense, me included. So I'm going to try to, like, innovate on the streaming thing for Axie in general. Find me on Facebook. I'm not even there yet. That's the thing. I'm going to set up Facebook in the next couple days. What's up, Arnell? What's up, Comeback Kid? Good to see y'all. Yeah, I'll set up Facebook soon, but no, I mean, I'm happy it works. Honestly, I kind of just had to turn it on and see if it worked, but it seems like it's working properly. We'll see if I get any Twitch chat, because, I mean, for all I know, someone could be saying something and it's not even showing up. But I think if someone chats... I mean, I can just test it in a second. I can just say something in my own Twitch chat. That's the only thing I'm not sure of right now, is if that'll show up in my chat. Otherwise, it seems like everything's fine. I'll get Facebook set up later this week, as long as the internet holds up and as long as it works. All I had to do was get Streamlabs Prime. It's like 20 bucks a month, which, you know, 20 bucks. It's a little bit of money, but well worth it. So, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm excited to grind. I've been obsessed. I successfully held myself back. I haven't played a single game since yesterday. I told myself, I'm not going to do that thing where I go play a few games. Hey, Webslanger, thank you. I do see that. Shoutouts to Twitch. How's it going, Web? Cool. Now I can confirm it's working. So yeah, I guess maybe I'll add Facebook tomorrow. I mean, this was pretty easy. I'll see if Facebook is easy. I just wanted to make sure I canceled Twitch affiliate because I didn't want to I'm not afraid of breaking rules in life when whatever, there's ethics and there's reasons to sometimes not all rules are perfect. But in general, it's like if I can follow the rules, there's no reason not to, right? So with Twitch, it's like everyone's like, you can just stay affiliate and multi-stream. No one's gonna know. And I could have gotten away with that for months, probably, right? But then it's like, it's just so dishonest, and it's clearly dishonest. It's like, Some would say, like, whatever, who cares? It's fucking Jeff Bezos's, you know, Amazon purchase. Like, who cares if you take advantage of Twitch's system, you know? But I don't know. I'm the kind of guy where if I'm going to be monetizing and even signing like just like a terms of service, I don't know. If I can follow the rules, why not? Jay Strick, welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, I'm excited. I don't know who saw it yesterday, but we finally started testing. You know, enough about the live stream. It's working. The technology is good, so enough about that. This is a unicorn bug that we started playing yesterday, and it seems really, really, really good. I bought this thing for 0.013 ETH, like 30, 40 bucks, whatever, like really cheap for Axies. And, dude, this thing is gnarly. This thing is so good. It's one of one. There's no other Axies that have this move set in the entire game. I'm the only person in the game that has this. And out of millions of players. And it's got 47 health, 33 speed, 49 morale. 49 is exactly what you need to have 3 bars of last stand. Hey, I see that you followed on Twitter, Victor. I see that. I can see my or Twitch, not Twitter, Twitch. I can see the Twitch notification in my bar. This is awesome. Dude, multi-streaming really might be the future. Anyway, yeah, it's a unicorn bug that I think it just doesn't really fit what people think a bug is supposed to be, but it makes complete sense. And we played it yesterday, and it's awesome. The turnip is mostly being used for the stat line, but there's still the effect. And if I draw the turnip and the Gila, even by round 3, round 4, there's often a bird clip that I can use to finish off the bird. I mean, it's just like turnip bug is one of those things. It just makes no sense. Why would you try it? But then when you do try it, it works. And you're like, oh. Anyway, I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna roll up before we start grinding. So that's the plan. I'm gonna roll up and get my smoke on. I was trying to just smoke my bubbler, but it's a little bit clogged. I gotta clean it up. So we're gonna go ahead and just smoke a fat one in the morning. Don't try this at home. And then we will start grinding. The stream on Twitch is faster. Yeah, I actually need to turn on the latency more because people can snipe me more easily on Twitch. I'll have to figure that out. I'd really prefer if all of them had the same amount of delay as YouTube. I kind of like that just because it helps with sniping a little bit in case people, you know, they're at least going to be a turn behind. But hey, it's all good. If y'all want the a little bit less latency, I guess you can go to Twitch. I'm curious if my YouTube stats will be worse. You know what I mean? Like, are less people going to watch on YouTube because some of them are going to go to Twitch? Like, I don't know. But I'm happy for people who can go use Twitch if they want, you know? Now you got the options. We'll get Facebook started soon. People can use whatever the fuck they want. There's no reason to only be on one platform if the internet can handle it and the computer can handle it. Why the fuck not do the same? Like, why not just be on more places? Content distribution. 101. Hey, Flux bought another budget Pocky Aqua for 0.02 ETH. Mint, Pocky, Koi, Risky Fish. Is it on a fish body? It sounds pretty good. Am I going to watch top players today because there's a different top one? I'm down. Is it Light? What's his full name? It's that's not it. Lightius. Oh, okay. So Huey just took it, but Lightius Dalium was there yesterday. This guy just joined Meditate, so welcome to Lightus. I'm no longer the newest member of Meditate. Now I'm the second newest. There's someone else, but he's also ranked 2 in the whole fucking game, so. There is that. I haven't watched Amahan or Lightius, or Lightus Dalian. We should watch both of them. We should watch both and check some games. I think it's a great idea. Should really do that every day before I start playing, just to tune up my mind. Aqua body with 52 speed. Yeah, the speed's a little low. Makes sense because you have the mint part, so mint and Pocky takes you down to 52. I mean, it's cool, though. You Koi Risky Fish, and you mint, and then you kill him with Pocky next turn. It makes sense, Franz. You're going to need to make sure you're able to save that Koi Risky Fish combo, because if you're drawing for it, you know, like, you only can combo those two, since Koi has to be comboed with an Aqua card. So you gotta combo with the Risky Fish or with the other Koi. But if you're able to build up the cards for those end game draws, I think that actually sounds like a fantastic build. Makes total sense. You can shield up and speed up. I mean, it's not going to be optimal because the only problem is other fish will speed up faster. Like if you're a 52 speed against a 55 speed, they might have a Swift Escape fin. Or they might have the double Koi or the single Koi with a higher base speed. right? So I do feel like in the end game, you're going to get trumped by stats sometimes. But I also think you'll definitely, I mean, that defense, it makes sense. Defending and speeding up. I mean, that's why Arco is such a strong card. Because Arco has about the same amount of shield as Mint or Biden's, plus the attack and the speed up. Of course, it costs 1, not 0. It costs 1, not 0. But overall, that speed up, shield up combo is insane. It's insanely good. Fucking sane, bro. So that sounds kind of cool. I really haven't found anything great to replace my main Koi. I mean, the Dusk Koi is fun, but it doesn't work in the same builds. I want to make that Dusk, or not Koi, sorry, that Dusk Pocky. Like, I hope I'll have more time to have fun with this before the end of season. I'm a little bit afraid that I won't end up figuring this out before Axie Origins, you know? Like, I wish I had, like, a couple more seasons to play with this. This one, I don't know if it's ever going to find its spot. But I mostly just been using the tried and true with the Swift Escape. It's not even the balloon build, which might be better, but honestly, at this point, buying a balloon Pocky just feels like throwing money away, because I know it's not going to be... I know it's probably not going to be as good in Origin, you know? Like, it's a very specific build that might not be relevant anymore. So I'm kind of like, do I want to spend extra to upgrade to a balloon right now? The answer is pretty much nah. I've just been rocking this guy pretty much straight through. Got a nice little collection here. A nice little collection. Anyway, I'm going to finish rolling this up. We'll start grinding. I'm ready to jump into the arena. Well, I'm ready to watch some top 100 matches. I'm ready to watch some top 100 matches and then jump into the arena. That is what I'm feeling. Third, what's good? First time Origin will have additional... Yeah, that's true. We could have another season. It depends. It's true. Because if Origin's, like, alpha test phase or whatever, like the public alpha or public beta or whatever they're calling it, like when it's first available, you're totally right. It might not be ready soon enough. Like, we might have season 21 first. It's a good point. Swallow Scarab bugs at a good price. Meh. I don't think Swallow is a good idea on a bug, though. I mean, like, unless you're building a Scholar team, maybe, or I don't know. Unless you're aiming for, like, 1,500. I think if you want to get above 1,500, I don't know. I don't really think Swallow bug is good enough to get to 2,000 MMR, to be honest. Like, it's pretty rough. Honestly, if it, like... I mean, I know it's decent. We tested it, but yeah, I'd be careful. I mean, unless you're, like, specifically building budget teams. But if you want to get 2,000 MMR, I don't think it's quite good enough. Maybe it can happen with the right Axies around it, but I don't know. Axie Kiss Fish Snack in the top 5. Oh, a mech with Fish Snack. I've seen a few of those. That sounds cool. I mean, I want to check out these top 5 players. I really do. Just want to finish rolling this up first. Finish rolling this up. But if we pull it up for a minute. Cool multi-stream. Yeah, thank you, Third. Thank you. Thank you. There's a lot more work to do to set it all up, but I'm pretty happy it works better than expected. It works better than expected. The whole time, it's like, where should I stream? This or that? Just both. We're going to add Facebook soon as well, and then we'll be good. I know a lot of people in the Philippines, I've been told Facebook is a big platform for streaming content. Where I live, people don't really use Facebook. My friends, at least, don't use Facebook that much, but I've heard. So we're going to get Facebook going as well. What's up, J-Clash? I actually have all the chats are combined. So I can see different people chatting in the same box. Yeah. Like, I have them all combined. His name is Kian? Yeah, let's take a look. Definitely want to check out Lightus. They just joined Meditate, so they're in the crew. I see Kian Gaming here from the Philippines in 4th place. Chan is still in 5th. This guy has been crushing. Yeah, both is the answer. Well, it's just so easy. I can't believe how easy this is. You've been watching on YouTube for a few days now. That's the thing, is like, why not let everybody watch where they want, you know? Like, I was happy to go to YouTube only for a little bit. Just to sort of get used to YouTube, but I don't know. It's pretty simple. Being on both is better than only being on one. Same amount of work for me, more content for everybody else. I mean, same content, but better distribution. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. So far, so good. Hopefully, it keeps working. So far, so good. Hopefully there's no big issues, but I mean, you know, worst case, I'll figure it out. You know, I don't know. I'm almost done rolling up, and then we'll watch some top 100 matches while I smoke a little bit. And then we'll grind. I mean, we're doing pretty good. We've been working on it. You know, I'm not at the ranks that I want to be. Spent most of season 19 in the top 10,000. Been experimenting a lot during season 20, looking for budget builds that can be truly top 1,000 viable. I think we're getting pretty good. I would love to push back up into the top 50K. I really just think, though, we have to focus on playing as well as we can, and then the ranks will follow. Ranks follow skill. So that is the big deal there. Let's watch these matches in a second. It's been one of the biggest things that's been helping me is watching. I've been saying this the last couple streams, watching these top 100 players, watching the best players, and just seeing how they play. Little decisions. Turn 1. Awkward draw. What is their choice? Do you push with awkward draw, or do you like rest for an extra turn even though you don't want to? Like, seeing what players do in the tough spots. Sounds good, Axie and Chill. Sounds good. Oh, man. Everybody get ready to generically smoke with me if you're ready. Thanks for the follow, J-Clash. Oh, see, I'm not used to this. On Twitch, I used to say thanks for follow. I forgot, because on YouTube, I don't do that. On YouTube, I can't see when people follow. I forgot I even used to do that. Like, I just saw that pop up, and I said thank you out of habit. I forgot that, dude. Holy shit. That little Twitch vibe where, like, you know, you shout out people more. It's so funny. I forgot that would even be a thing. What's up, Foring? How's it going, bro? Thanking followers is, like, such a thirsty Twitch thing, honestly. Anyway. Yeah, I got you, Clash. Welcome to the crew. Lots of things. Mizu Kid, what's good? See? Mizu Kid in the chat for the first time in months. All you gotta do is be on Twitch. Good to see you, bro. Spending loads on team with Origin feels tricky. Experimenting might pay off. Yeah, I'm expecting everything I have to be close to useless. Top 4 is your team. What do you mean? You mean the same team as you? Or are you saying that you're that guy? Are you saying you're Kian, or are you saying you're using the same team as him? Chilling here a bit to shake off the losing streak? Dude, I feel that. No, I'm working super hard to show up every day with the goal of playing as well as I can instead of the goal of climbing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the task is to play the absolute best that I can, and then climbing ranks is the result, you know? But yeah, I'm honestly mostly assuming that I can't guess anything about Origin. Like, you can look at the cards they've leaked and start trying to put together ideas, but we just don't even understand the basics of how the game is going to feel to play. Like, we're starting to get a picture of, like, you know, the back and forth, turn-based, faster-paced, you know, cards reacting in real time. And, you know, there's, like, certain stuff we're knowing about, but it's just so unknown. And you guys know me. I'm always especially resistant to speculating. I like to just look for things that are absolutely no question extremely exciting for me and just buy those. And then I never really sell anything, and I'm not really investing anymore, you know? That's like the whole reason I bought my Million on Mars Founders token, as I was like, the dev is dope. Game sounds fun. Fuck it, you know? Like, stuff like that. Like, I don't know, like little, like, and then people will be like pitching me a Founders coin for a year, and I'm just like, no. Hang out in voice chat with some dude and just like smoke weed with them and hang out. I'll buy your Founders coin. Pitch me with an entire pitch deck. Nah. They added the little pets as well. It's exciting, but it felt weird. Pets having pets. You mean like the Raven eyes? People have been freaking out about that. People have been freaking out about the Raven eyes and the zoo. The zoo. Everyone's thinking about Hearthstone zoo decks, and everyone's like, oh shit, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. No, I will say the floor of Axies is so cheap right now, but I just don't know how to speculate. That's why I'm just trying to buy really, really, really cheap stuff that's exciting for Battles V2. And I'm just hoping it's cool. I'm trying to buy stuff that hasn't been bred yet very much, you know? And you guys know a few of these are borrowed. I don't own all of these. I own like 10 of them. But you know, like just looking at the ones, the bugs have mostly been bred, these guys. But like the Dusk Pocky, 0 breeds. My shitty plant, 0 breeds. Sorry, but you know, this guy's pretty rough. 0 breeds though. 1 breed on my floor bug with the Jar Barrage. 0 breeds on the Bizarro Flux tank. Like, I mean, that's the only thought I have is trying to get less breeds. Even then, I mean, most of mine are like 2 or 3. I don't know. I wish I had some kind of bigger plan of like, here's how I'm going to be ready for Origin, but my biggest plan is pretty much not having a plan. Yeah, sniping pure Axies that don't have high breed counts. Like, this one's probably already gone. Because it's on the floor, it's no longer available. Yeah, like, I mean, this one's ridiculously good for the price. But like, anything you can find like this with 0 breeds and even decent stats. I mean, who knows what we're going to want in the future. Yeah, 0 breed floor Axies. That's like the investors thing. This is not financial advice. I'm not trying to help you guys make money. That's up to you. I'm just here to have fun and educate you on the game. But I will say that does seem like the investor's eye thing is like buying 0 breed pure Axies or ones that have interesting stats. But we all know, I mean, they've been hinting that pure Axies are going to be really, really good. Somehow, like, superior to non-pure Axies. Genetic purity. Like 96 or something. I mean, you just, like, filter for a relatively high genetic purity. Hey, Wrecking Boy, welcome in. You look for this, and then you filter for, like, I guess this is what people are doing, just, like, relatively high purity. And then, breed count 0. And is that basically what people are doing? Why is every coin going down when Bitcoin drops? I don't know. I'm not a financial expert. I mean, I guess just because Bitcoin is, like, the most expensive one with the biggest market cap. I don't know. Maybe when it goes up and down, that somehow reflects the market as a whole, but that's me just guessing, right? Like, I seriously am a dumbass. I live in my mom's house. I haven't lived here my whole life, but ever since the pandemic, I moved back into my mom's house. So that lets you know how good my finances are. You should talk to people who had enough money saved up that when the pandemic happened, they didn't have to move into their mom's house, because that was my life, so I wouldn't get financial advice from me. I would not get financial advice from me, sorry. Just gameplay advice. I guess this is what people do. They just filter for stuff like this. I mean, this is actually low-key not even that bad, but it is single animo. But you just, like, look for stuff like this where the stats are, Is this basically the strat? I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll scoop up a few of them next sync. This sync, I upgraded one of my Scholars teams, or at least I tried to. I sent them an Axie. I was like, yo, try this. Like, I wanted to, you know? Here, we're not going to have the music playing. You guys can put on your own music in the background if you want, or whatever. I'm just going to... I can't listen to the Axie theme all day. And unfortunately, there's really no safe way to play background music. Even if it's royalty-free, it still gets fucked up with the algorithm. YouTube will still block monetization. Even, like, Twitch's royalty-free app, there's no good way to do it. So we are going to have no music. Just sound effects. Y'all can bring your own music. I made coffee before the stream. I just took my first sip 20 minutes in. That's how you know I'm distracted. Bought a random double anemone rice in the bird move that targets bugs. Oh, Insectivore. Insectivore is pretty good now. That's a great idea. Giving them to your Scholars so they can have 40 energy and also prepare for Origin. That sounds like you know what you're doing. It sounds like a smart move. I wish the linear energy system was in place. I'd be happy to give my Scholars like 4 or 5 Axies each just to give them a little boost or try to get them up to 25, 30 energy. I don't have enough to give everybody 10. I'm just happy I got my 4th Scholar set up because this dude had been waiting for a while. And no, I'm not recruiting. Just in case, I always say it once. I'm not recruiting Scholars. I will never, ever, ever recruit Scholars through this stream. I will never, ever do it. That is not what we're doing, just to be clear. So please... nobody hang out for the scholarships because it's not that kind of stream. But with that said, I did set up my 4th Scholar. I was very happy. The sound of my voice is music already. Thank you, Dixie. You thought everyone played their own music? They should. I know it's not always, you know, it's a little bit of an extra step. I mean, for me, I can just turn on my phone if I wanted to put on music. It just, whatever. I watch streamers and like some people, the music is essential. And then some people, there's no music and it's both fine. Anyway, let's watch... oh, thank you, Axie and Chill. I appreciate it. The Scholar thing is funny because, like, my Scholars are all doing a really good job. They're all grinding really consistently. They're all doing what I think is really good ranks with their teams. And... here, hold on while I get this matchup. And also, I don't really like. When I started having a few scholars in my head, I was like, you know, I'm gonna review matches every week. We're gonna do group sessions, all this stuff. It didn't, you know. I had this vision of this like super organized scholar system. Didn't work out that way. But what happened is like, I think just because I stream every day, that's basically like giving them the guidance, and I'm also like, I think because everyone can tell that I'm obviously grinding. Maybe I'm grinding the hardest, maybe I'm not. It's pretty clear I'm probably working harder than most of the people. Like, if I have scholars, my plan is to work 5 times harder than they do. You know what I mean? Some managers, they like want their scholars to do all the work. I assume everything is my fault. If my scholar has a problem, it's because of me. If my scholar's rank is too low, it's my fault. It's my team. It's my coaching. It's my, you know what I mean? So I've just been kind of blessed that, like, it's been almost easier than I expected. But I think it's part of it is because, like, I mean, let's be real. I give them good teams. I adjust teams when they ask, even though it's not always easy for me. My collection's limited. I give my scholars 70%. Fucking Flux Corp is clouded up and people want to be in. Like, you know, my scholars get paid more SLP than other scholars do, and they're also not doing it for the SLP. I think that's the summary. And I couldn't do this with 50 scholars. Like, people who have hundreds of scholars is a different kind of thing than what I do. This only works the way I do it if I have a very small group. But nonetheless, like, I pay my scholars more % than most teams, and they don't even do it for the money because they're doing it for the adventure because I've created the emotional context. Like, I think that's, you know, it's been like an accidental success. Like, the scholarship thing, like, my scholars, it's been phenomenal. And I really think it's just like one of those, that one's been like the most surprising win, is that my scholars are just killing it. And I'm also, I mean, I haven't really made this official, but in case any scholars aren't aware, if you guys get AXS rewards at the end of season, you get 100% of that. I don't take any cut of AXS. So anybody who's listening right now, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 of you guys are here. Just to be clear, you guys get top 300,000. You get the full reward. You get all the AXS. I will send the full amount to you. And I think all of you can do it. I'll also try to juice up the teams at the end if I need to. Like the last week, you know. As long as I have like 1 or 2 teams, I'm going to try to make sure everyone has as best they can for that last push, especially. This is what I do on my day off, Cloud. That's right. I upgrade the stream setup and I go live. Well, I'm just playing my favorite game on my day off. What else am I supposed to do? You only take 25%? Damn, dude. You're even more generous than me. Goddamn. Do I need to offer 75%? Shit. You know what? At this point, I might have to offer 75%. Sheesh. You're giving 75? Sheesh. I gotta think about that. Oh, man. It's my day off, so I'm smoking with the camera on. I've studied YouTube's monetization. The worst case is that one video gets demonetized. I'm smoking with the camera. I don't want to turn on the bug yet. I don't really want to turn on the bug. Actually, no. I'll turn on the bug. I don't know. It's not... I think this is okay because it's not a bong. Fuck it. We'll see. I think because it's not a bong, it's fine. There's no risk of getting suspended or anything. This is legal where I live. I live in New Jersey. But just trying to stay in monetization. Having scholars that feel like family is the best. Dude, no, I agree so much. You're not joking, you really do. I respect that. That's amazing. This day should be your day off. It is my day off. What's up, Marvelo? How's it going? 1.6? Let's go, man. We might match up. We're around the same MMR. I mean, jokes aside, I was ready to take a day off, and I just didn't want to. I don't know. I wasn't even stressed. It's not like I felt like It's not like I was like, I have to go live. Oh, no. I was more like, I worked on art for a couple hours, like an hour. I got some good progress. I, like, did some other stuff. I like, got all this stuff done, and I was like, I would love to go live for 3 or 4 hours and hang out. Like, I don't need to take the day out. Like, I love streaming. I love hanging out with you guys. I mean, you know, there's there's levels to it. Not everyone is my best friend. There's a range from like OG community to like viewers who I've never even talked to yet. But in general, I love hanging out with you guys. How do I pick your scholars? There was a few weeks when I was working for a scholarship group, recruiting scholars for them. And so I took a few people that I met during that time and gave them scholarships in my group. Other than that, it's just people who were watching my stream from before I started playing Axie. I mean, maybe there's like one or two, like maybe someone might have started watching right away, but it's like all the people who were watching and hanging out. Like I was a scholar for 6 months. I did a few Axie streams as a scholar when I had a bad team and I was like 1,000 MMR. And my scholars and like the mods and like all the people, like everyone who's like super like inner circle, they were the ones who were hanging out and just chilling when I was a shitty, like I was a scholar with a bad team and I had nothing to offer. And they just came and hung out anyway. I don't even know why they did. It was either that or it was like right when I started recruiting. But like before it was cool. Everyone who was here before I had anything to give. Like every single one of my scholars is someone who was here before I was giving away scholarships. That's basically the deal. Anybody who's started watching since I was a manager, or especially since I joined Meditate, it's just like realistically you won't be my scholar because my goal is not to build a scholarship group. The scholarships are more of a way that I rewarded the very, very, very OG early community members. What am I smoking? I'm just generically smoking, but you can figure it out, Nathaniel. I'm generically smoking to stay within YouTube's Twitch policies, but you can put 2 and 2 together. On an unrelated note, New Jersey is the home of legal marijuana, which is nice, but of course I'm only generically smoking. Anyway, enough about me. Calm down, potheads. Calm down. This is why everyone hates potheads, because you mention weed and they all freak out. No, I get it. I'm just joking. I'm not serious. I love it. I'm just trying to not piss off all the people who aren't potheads. I try to keep it in just low enough so that the non-potheads aren't like tuning out in disgust. Like, God damn it, Flux, I'm cringing. I know some people think weed is cringe. I don't want to get demonetized. Anyway, enough about me. How about you guys? What's good? Let's watch some top 100 matches. Let me load up a match. Yeah, I watched Elijah's new video cloud. It's really good. I like the shorter video. It was like 10 minutes. It made me think, like a 10-minute video. Like that video was really like concise. I like the way he edited it. Good vid. I definitely think the God Reptile is, I mean, we're seeing it here, but it is definitely, it's very strong, but it's also, it's counterable. It's not like it's going to dominate and be uncounterable. So let's check out the #1 player. We'll check out, instead of watching matches all from one player, I'll watch like 1 or 2 matches from like the top 5 to 10. Like, let's watch a variety of players today. I know, I can't believe it. Like the legalization stuff. It is, when I was a teenager, it was the kind of thing that seemed like it would never, ever, 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 ever happen. The idea that I'm sitting in my house legally smoking weed in New Jersey is wild right now. That's how I got started in radio. I worked at a cannabis culture radio station. Anyway, like I said, I'm trying to keep it from turning into Pothead Central, so I'll leave it there. But you know I agree. One day I'll have a channel for weed stuff. One day I'll go Snoop Dogg route. Or like No Jumper or some shit. Anyway. Axie Infinity. Yeah, the leak plant is super expensive, right? I mean, you guys, you'll see my team can beat God Reps. My team can beat God Reps. Not as good as everything, but my team can handle it sometimes. Anyway, this is the #1 player right now. He's got the standard fish. They're using Revenge Arrow. Mine has Scarab, but it's pretty similar to the one that I've been using that I borrowed from Joao. This seems to be the strongest frontline tank in the game. It is consistently on most of the top teams. It's very counterable, but it's extremely annoying to deal with. That's a good way to put it. Very counterable, but extremely annoying. Yeah, I agree. No, you're okay, Nathaniel. I used to just say everything completely openly, but I'm trying to follow monetization. I've never really dealt with any issues. Like, I don't get banned and, like, suspended. It's never been an issue. I'm just trying to follow the rules. I'm just trying to follow the rules. You know what I mean? But for the record, I've actually never had a problem. Like, it's not like I have problems with it. Here, hang on. You don't know how top players get there using aquas against the reptiles? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing exactly. I mean, we'll see if we watch enough matches. That's actually an interesting thing you said, Sabi, right? Like, I don't know how they get there. It's like, that's exactly why I'm watching these matches, right? Like, we're trying to answer that question. Like, how did they get there? How did they get there? We're trying to answer that question. Maybe not with this exact match, but... And by the way, he's rocking a 41 speed God rep. It's not even the optimal one. You really want 39 speed. So it goes to show number one player is using a 41 speed. For anybody who thinks they need the perfect Axies to be a top player, this guy is using not even close to the perfect speed. 2 speed off perfect. So you use AAP and you almost always lose. It depends what AAP. Some AAP teams are going to get completely fucking destroyed by the reps, and it's going to be really hard. Like, yeah, like you need a really aggressive draw. It's the kind of thing where if you have a single team, it can be rough. How can I get on Snoop's show, Sierran? I mean, dude, imagine me getting to meet Snoop Dogg. That's life goals. Snoop Dogg going into blockchain is like one of the best plot twists ever. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, cool. For all my friends who are like normies who don't know about the crypto stuff, I'm just like, oh, have you seen Snoop Dogg's thing? You know what I mean? It's like always a good intro. Everyone's like, the environment, the artists, the this, the that. I saw a YouTube video saying it's bad. What about that? I'm like, I don't know. Isn't Snoop Dogg cool? Of course Snoop Dogg's cool. Well, go look at his shit. All controversy goes away when you mention Snoop Dogg's doing it. I don't know how that works. So turn one here, they're going to rest. Number one player on the left, opponent on the right. Opponent running Buntena at top rank. So I guess Buntena is still alive. Look at this bug with the Sandal Fish Snack Buntena. One statement to win it all. Dude. Every single thing is a small step towards the adventure. Snoop Dogg is just doing side quests. Yeah, like Snoop Dogg already finished all the main quests of life and like won everything. And now he's just like completing side quests going for 100%. It's so like he saw what happened to Kanye when like Kanye tried to do the DLC and Snoop Dogg was like, "Nah, I'm not going down the DLC path. I'll just stay here and do 100% main quest." Like Kanye tried to be president and shit, or maybe he's still trying, I don't know. Snoop is like, all right, let's just go side quests. I don't want to go fight. I don't want to go fight Manus. I just want to get better at parrying Gwyn. You know what I mean? Nah, I don't play Pegasus. I don't really think the word play is the right word. You know what I mean? I don't think you can really play Pegasus yet. I wouldn't call it a game. I know that people, there's always lots of debates. I would not call that playing, you know? I don't think there's any gameplay yet. I don't think you can play Pegasus, but I think the team who's making Pegasus is cool. I'd recommend Axie Faction's video. Axie Faction's video about Axie versus Pegasus is fucking awesome. And it's exactly what I think. So I would just reference that because he said it. You know, he's the best. He's got the best editing. I mean, fuck. Ryan's so good at that shit. That video is like exactly sums up why his channel's so good. I just watched that. He like put out the perfect, not rude, not too negative, but just kind of explaining why some of us are just not interested in Pegasus right now. Oh, Snoop Dogg is big in Sandbox. Snoop Dogg is big. Snoop's probably doing what I am right now. Probably, bro. Probably. Here, we got to watch this match. So round two, we've taken some damage up front. Player one is going to go ahead and play a bunch of cards now. He didn't draw a lot of stuff on his frontline tank. So he's got to go with the midline attacks. Do they have any competition? Dude, the blockchain gaming space as a whole, there's so much to talk about. I'm just not ready. You know what I mean? But there's so many game. Like, I agree Pegasus and Axie are different. I don't know if that's the only similarity. I mean, it's fine. I agree with the basic idea of what you're saying, Sabi. Even though I don't necessarily agree there's nothing in similar. I think there's some similarities in the economic model, especially. But yeah, I agree. So yeah, he plays a scaly spoon in the back and all the midline cards. So he's player one is forcing this kill, even though it's a very awkward draw. They are not going to rest two turns in a row against Buntena under any means. And then he's saving his backline God Reptile cards for obvious reasons. Darius, what's good? Welcome in. Oh shit, 1 HP. My generic smoking object keeps getting unlit. I didn't roll it perfectly. They both rest round 3. Whoa. He rests with 1 bar of last stand. He assumed... Player 2 assumed player 1 was going to attack. Otherwise, they could have played... Well, they just drew some cards, but, like... They could have played something. I don't know. Leaving it at 1 bar is tough. Now they have 4 cards on that guy that are just useless. And he actually goes for the 140 shields up front. Player 2 rests again. This is a play that I feel like a lot of us would have a hard time making, right? Go to a double sandal on the 1 health frontliner. He's doing it because he doesn't want them to be able to steal energy. And the cards are going to be gone either way. So he's just not even bothered but trying to save up energy. As it stands, player 2 didn't even have any energy steal, but that's the only thing that makes sense to me is he wants to use up energy and he wants to save up cards. So he actually plays the cards on the 1 health, and it's not really risky because he wants to get rid of the energy. The sandals and the bug are also just amazing. He does follow up with that second scaly. And the reason there is that he's very confident he'll win the end game. So he just wants to finish the midline and it's over. And player 2 appears to have given up at this point. Just resting till they can concede because they know it's over. Dominated. Just using Nemo to end last stand. Dude, people always ask me, why do I put Nemo last? And that's the dream, is ending last stand. It's something I've heard Indez talk about and stuff. I think Nemo sometimes needs to go in the front to get the energy immediately. Sometimes wants to go last. The problem, if you put it last, what if you kill them too fast? What if they put up less shields than you expect? Putting Nemo at the end is important, but it's very tricky at the same time. Very tricky at the same time. All right, let's watch one more from the number 1 player, Huey, and then let's watch some of the other players. That's one thing I've done in the past. I've like gotten too fixated on one player. Let's watch a bunch of matches from the top 5 to 10 players, and then we'll start grinding. Like, this is one of the big upgrades to my style. Ever since we started watching top 100 players a few days ago, it's like I'm seeing the game way more detailed. Like, I'm seeing the game way better. Like, everything just makes sense, you know? So the opponent this time is running the Indez bird, the exact fish that we have. I love seeing this fish all over the top 100 because it's what we're using, so... Mine's in the back line, but still. And then this guy, Drain Bite up front. Not as good as Mosquito, honestly. 32 speed, so they can try to kill other plants, maybe, with a cactus, though? This plant is actually pretty scuffed, to be honest, with 32 speed cactus. No day off? What do you mean, Hamza? I'm just playing my favorite video game and smoking a little bit, enjoying my day off. What else am I supposed to do on my day off? Am I Brian May, the guitarist of Queen? I wish, man. He's a genius. Isn't he also an astrophysicist? Isn't that Brian May? I know one of those guys is also, like, after Queen did its thing, he was like, you know, I'm going to go get a PhD as an astrophysicist. Isn't that Brian May who did that? Or is it one of the other guys? Someone in Queen did that. Yeah. English musician for Queen and also fucking astrophysicist. Yeah. This guy knows how to live life, dude. Fucking, you've got your fucking years active in the band Queen, and then also your scientific career, with your fucking thesis and your doctoral advisors. Like, what? Brian May, dude. Legend. I want to interview this guy. Interview guest goals. Yeah, he's got the same kind of hair as me. The curly long hair. Yeah, my hair is looking good. As I get older, my hair gets better. It's been a good... Not everyone gets to have good hair. So I'll take that as one of my blessings in life. You know, I know some people, they go bald, and there's all kinds of shit, right? You're watching? Sounds good. Sounds good. I really wanted to test the multi-stream. I wanted to test... I'm just so excited that I'm streaming on 2 platforms. It barely even matters, right? Like, Twitch is mostly just not going to be too active right now, right? But it's just, like, so cool that it's a thing, you know? I'm, like, getting distracted just thinking about it. Yeah, it's funny. I mean, it's only 2 viewers on Twitch, but just, like, the idea of being live on there, you know what I mean? Is fucking cool. I don't know. I think it's the beginning of the multi-streaming adventure. Anyway, let's see how this match goes up against this. I really feel like this team is a little bit scuffed. I do not like this frontline plant. When it comes to top 100 play, I mean, it's a little too scuffed. So in this case, both players go aggressive. We saw the last match, they rested on turn 1 against the Buntena. Here, both players go aggressive, right? So we have the Revenge Arrow hitting the plant. They're using a Scarab, just pushing damage. Yeah, they're both just going big damage, big shields. You can see this frontline tank is so much better than theirs. Like, they both have similar results, you know? But I just feel like if you compare this Dusk tank with Grub Surprise and Bug Splat, look at these stats, dude. You could play 2 energy across either of these cards, and you have 220 attack and 100 shield. It's so cracked. They set up an egg, but player 1 rests. So number 1 player resting on round 2. No cards on the Dusks. Maybe that's part of why they decided to do it. The result here is they dodged the egg. If they went for the kill, that egg would have stopped them. I wonder if they would have played it that way if they had cards in the front. I do wonder. Would they have... If they have 2 more cards, do they play them or do they rest anyway? Not sure. Their plant gets to heal a little bit. I mean, with the zigzag for heals and the balloon in the back, it's exactly what they're trying to do. It's not that different from my mosquito plant in the front. Although, you know, with the eggfish in the back, we have that kind of strategy. In their case, they're using the Indes bird. Another balloon, getting that balloon value. Player 1 was hoping they wouldn't have it since they've already played 1 balloon so far. He's going to risk the miss the risky fish, and as a result of this, the player 2 plant's going to survive. And Cattail is going to draw twice. Actually, the plant might go in the last stand anyway. Yeah, no, the plant's going to go in the last stand, I think. But still, the value of that balloon and the zigzag and the Cattail, the plant does go down, though. The plant does go down. Round 4, we're going to see the double Kotaro here because the plant's going to be gone. So they're just starting some damage and getting all the energy back. Look at the hand. Round 4 and the reptile is already insane. Already insane. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. So at this point, they're just getting ready for the 1v2, resting and letting their fish get killed. All they do is Kotaro Bite. And now their hand lets them double Kotaro Bite every turn indefinitely and play whatever reflects they want. So this is why the God Reptile is so good. This is the same fish I have, except Angry Lamb instead of Risky Fish. So I see this, and I know this is a bad omen for me. Because I'm definitely losing to God Reptiles in spots like this. The 2v1 just isn't enough. The Reptile can play 4 cards for the next 4 or 5 turns in a row. Well, at least the next 3 or 4 turns. Enough to win the game. The problem is their fish doesn't have enough cards to attack, and they're taking all the frontline damage. You could try to get around. The good thing about this fish is it has a mix of melee and ranged damage with Scarab. But as you can see, it's not enough at all. I'm not sure. I mean, double Angry Lamb, yeah. The God Reptile, everybody. Holy crap. Yeah, you can see how the player 2 strategy there was kind of like my mosquito plant eggfish combo, right? Where you use the egg to buy time to get more heals. This team is still super fun and definitely something I wouldn't mind playing at some point if I can drag myself away from the turnip bug, you know? Let's watch some more matches here. Let's go to the number 2 player. Let's go to the number 2 player and see what they're doing. Next up, let's check out my newest teammate, Lightest Dalian. Newest member of the Meditate family. Running a pretty chill comp, honestly. I mean, the mech looks a bit pricey, but overall, this doesn't even look too crazy as far as, like, you know, I mean, they're not, like, super rare, you know? These are pretty accessible, this plant in the front. He's running Leaf Bug and Watering Can, which is wild. This is so... Actually, I gotta take back my words. This is actually wild. I've never seen this plant before with the Watering Can. I just realized, yeah, no, they're... Wow. They are getting that energy no matter what, come hell or high water. Okay. Typical shrimp fish in the mid. Typical shrimp fish. And then in the back is a really crazy backdoor mech. This shit's wild. Yeah, this won't be cheap. He's got it listed for 0.3. If anyone's looking. Let's see what this guy's doing. Yeah, I love this. Reviewing top 100 matches is the most important thing. Like, if I'm either going to play matches or review top players on a day, if I only have time for one of those, I should do the review. I think that's, like, the big breakthrough for me as a player. I really think it's the same for most people. If you only have time to do one thing, prep or play, always prep. Always play the next time, because, like, prep is a prerequisite. Otherwise, playing is not going to be very effective. Reptile cards have too much shield. Yeah, they're so tanky. And then the reflects. God Reptile is stupid, dude. Yeah, this is a cool team. Let's see how he plays it. Let's see how he plays it. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Let's see how this gets played. Hold on. Let's see how they play it. At the very top of the ladder, at a time like this, it's not easy. The number of cattails in the top 100 is about 100%. It just seems like you need a cattail on your plant to be optimal. Every single plant is cattail. And if it's a dusk, it's still a cattail dusk. Like, cattail is insane. And then this plant, endgame rosebud plant. What's up, Maz? Reviewing top 100 matches as part of your morning routine, mental warm-up before you start playing for the day. It's a part of my routine now as well, or at least I need to try to be consistent, because it wasn't part of my routine for a while, but god damn, it's so helpful. It just answers so many questions that otherwise I didn't know how to answer. What should I play here? What should I play there? Just, what are the best players doing? Try those things, see how they go. You start to understand, oh, that works because of this. Oh, okay, I didn't see that before. Like, it's... Whew. So the draw right away, a nice little cattail up front, but that's it. On the plant, anyway. A scale dart in the mid, and then nice mech draw. Double Toothless, Twin Nail, Revenge Arrow. Only problem is you don't necessarily want this draw against a 330 health bird, so that's interesting. Let's see what he does. Just cattail. That's a nice moment to pause. I was gonna click on the plant and just say that the cattail blocks against the sandal, even though they don't have many beast cards. It does have some potential for the turn 1 draws. So on turn 2, we draw the shrimp with the scale dart. We have all the mech backdoors. This is an atrocious draw. They have a toothless bird that, if it has the cards, can just snap off the mech super easily. But the mech can't do the same. The shrimp could bop the fish. I'm sorry, the shrimp fish could bop the bird, but he's only got a single attack on it. He combines the back doors, though. He's shutting down the bird at all costs. Oh! Yeah, see, I wouldn't have done that. I would have just been pissed, and I would have passed. I wouldn't have been like, oh, let me use both back doors. It's important, and you never do it, so you're happy I'm doing it on stream. Yeah, this is definitely a big part of the future of my channel, is reviewing top players. This is so helpful. It's like the perfect thing, because I feel that it is entertaining. I can, it's arena Axie gameplay, which is the core of the stream content. But it's something I can do if I'm not like perfectly in the zone, and I can still improve my game without risking going on a losing streak. It just sucks if I'm trying to play. Like right now, I'm talking to you guys a lot. I'm a little bit distracted, but like it's okay because we're reviewing top players. If I was in the arena, I wouldn't have time to go on these little side rambles, I would just be missing turns like as I talked. It's such a good fit for what I do. It's like such a revelation. There's going to be a lot more of these. And then it makes me better at the game. When I do play arena, I play better. It's just perfect. It's perfect. All right, so round 3, I'm assuming we're going to rest. The plant has no cards up front. They have no back doors. That was a crazy round 2. Ooh, the double serious, though. That's nasty. A nasty, very well-timed double serious. Both of player 1's energy gets stolen there. Interesting that they went for it. They were hoping they wouldn't have both seriouses. Now I guess just cattail pass, probably, right? Yeah. So player 1 gets a draw. Unfortunately, the draw is another plant card, and the plant dies, so the draw is wasted. 4 energy on round 5, and we know that they don't have... We know they don't have serious yet, so I wonder if they want to rest again. The thing is, their draws have been awkward all game. I mean, they could do a second double backdoor attack, I guess. Sneaky, Twin Needle, Sinister. You can play all 3. Yeah, you can't really double up yet. Do they go for the front Axie? I don't know. This is interesting. I guess you just kill front to back. So you rest for a turn, then you kill this one next turn. They don't rest. They go in immediately. Okay, they're getting the fish value. They can't afford to lose those fish cards and not get value. And they actually have plenty. They're able to kill the plant. Okay, yeah, so they just went in and they got the kill. See, I misjudged it. I was thinking about backdoors and resting. They're just like straight in the front, aggro, kill it, and it's a game over. They win from here. An easy win. Honestly, what was I thinking? They have an easy win from here. Okay, they're using energy because of the seriouses. It's actually not an easy win. This plant is gnarly. It's one of these fucking healing and energy stealing plants. They're pushing damage nonstop. They're not going to wait. I think it's because they know the mech can outpace the Rosebud. The mech does more damage than Rosebud can heal. And with Twin Tail, they're able to attack over and over with 2 energy and use 3 cards or more. They're just waiting for the fish to die if they're going to, like, cycle cards. But that's it. The plant is dead. The plant is dead. And that's awesome. That was a crazy match, dude. Yeah, the timing on the back door was awesome. Elijah said something about that when he announced that he, like, posted about Lightus joining Meditate. He was, like, talking about how their back door timings are impeccable. Fucking perfect. I'm starting to understand what he meant. Like, that round 2 back door was mind-blowing. Let's watch another one. Was that a fluke, or do they have it? Do they have it every time? I mean, they're number 2, so I'm pretty sure they have it. They know what they're doing. Let's confirm. Let's watch a second match. So the opponent has a God Reptile. Good time for a toothless mech to attack it before it's able to set up its back doors. One of these in the midline. And then we've seen a whole lot of plants like this. This one is an herbivore mouth, vegan diet, not a serious, not a Goda. So they're not going for energy steals on the plant because they have a double energy disruptor beast, a Goda and a Night Steal. This beast is insane. So much damage, and then the double energy destroy, like one of which can steal. I mean, that's such a gnarly beast. Player 1 has Sinister Strike, Twin Tail, Disguise, Cattail, and then the 2 fish cards. So is this one of those turn 1 aggro plays? I mean, against that beast, it probably is. You probably Cattail. You could play all 6 cards, actually. You don't want to play all your cards, though. This is one of those matches you could literally play everything. You only have 3 1 costs. Then you would do maximum damage to the plant while also generating energy and possibly drawing. Do you play all 6? What are they going to do? They only play the plant cards. They generate energy and they save for a bigger clip. That makes sense. Yeah, I watched it this morning before stream, Maz. That plant seems incredible, but it's very rare and very expensive. The Hatsoon Mosquito, very rare and expensive, but such a sick plant. I think the more budget one that he showed, the Gravel Ant Zigzag build, it's exactly the plant that I was using for a while. I think that's a great one. A little more realistic for most players, or a lot more. Mosquito plants are dope, but I think if you're not in the top like 50,000 or even like 20,000, 10,000, like if you're not pushing pretty high ranks, like starting to think about top 1,000, like if you're not there yet, I don't think Mosquito Plant is worth it because it is a lot more expensive. The Zigzag is a great one for learning the playstyle, and I think below 1,500, you're realistically going to win on outplays with that thing all day, even with Zigzag. I would definitely like, the only thing about Mosquito is it's going to be a bit expensive, and then when Origin happens, it might not be good anymore. So there's definitely a feeling like it's not even a fleeting meta because it's a sturdy archetype and a good build. The problem is Axie Infinity just isn't going to be around much longer, What's up, Lee? What's up, Darwin? How's it going, yo? So round 2, they're still only playing plant cards. Yeah, I got it completely wrong. I was like, should they play all the cards? No, they should rest with the back 2 Axies, and they're just getting value up front. Player 2 rests, and they actually get big value here. No Revenge Arrow, nothing. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I completely didn't understand how they should play it. They're saving up lots of energy. They're not afraid of the midline beast, even though it has Goda and Nightsteel. They're taking time to get value up front. Wow, yeah, I was way off base. I was way off base. By the way, just so everybody knows, I did update the verification guide. What's up, Timothy? Shout outs to the Philippines. Hello from New Jersey. I updated the Wax verification guide. If you go to the pinned message and start here in the Discord, I know most y'all are in there. The guide actually is updated now to include the fact that it costs 5 wax, which I will pay for if you guys, just let me know when you're setting up. Which I mentioned, like, I'm happy to pay the fee, whatever. It's like $1, like $1, I'll pay it. So everybody who wants to get, like, a lot of the Flux Corp channels, if you're verified, you'll have access even if you don't have a Flux Corp token yet. So I would encourage everybody. I know I've been having a hard time getting people onboarded because I'm just been a little disorganized, but like I would encourage everybody to start that process. Let me know. I'll send the wax to cover that little fee. The guide is updated. I just wanted to mention that real quick. I know I see some names. Like I want to get everyone their Flux Corp coins and stuff. I've been a little disorganized. Just want to mention that. Okay. With that said, let's see how round 3 goes. Like if you want to be a part of Flux Corp long term, one of the most important things you can do is be onboarded onto Wax. Wax is a blockchain that is very useful, and you never have to spend anything. People just need to set up wallets so I can, like the verification, like there's so much stuff where there's bots that I can use on Wax to like set up functionality that I just can't do on ETH or anything else yet. You go right to that channel, Zero. What's up, Sama? You go to the Start Here channel and you follow the guide in the pinned message. And if you need help, you can ask for help in the in here, and I'll help after stream. Just do me a favor, read the guide, read it carefully. I can help, but you guys will need to. This is going to be a learning step for some people, and being able to set up a new wallet on a new blockchain, it's one of those Web3 things that you have to sort of get used to and stop thinking of it as this is so confusing. You have to learn until it's not so confusing. And this is one of those steps. So, like, it's a big education process. I've been slowly walking people through it. It's not even about Wax, really. It's just about, like, fluency with these kinds of things in general for any blockchain, is honestly at this point. Anyway. But that's the big thing. People who want to be in the private channels, like most of these right now, if you have verification, you're already going to have access, even if you don't have a Flux Corp token. So there's going to be some private channels, but I'm leaning towards leaving most things open to everybody who's verified. It's just a way to help reduce scams. It's called Wax, and in the Discord, in that pinned message, there are links to everything you need. And you can look and you can see it's from my account with the admin access. You can tell it's me. It's not an impersonation. It's pinned. So you can verify it's, the links are safe by, and I'm telling you, obviously be very careful with links, but in this case, you can trust them since there's lots of whatever. You can't find, it's literally right here, bro. Start here. It's in the basics. Honestly, if you can't find the channel, then I don't think you're ready. I think being able to verify, like, there's definitely some, it's like kind of your audition. So I'll put it out there for anybody who's like, I just can't get it. Like, it's kind of like you're auditioning for the verified channel, and you need to be able to get on Wax. Like, if you can't handle it, maybe you're not ready to and I don't mean this in a mean way. Like, literally, if you can't, with me helping a little bit, if you can't get this verification, you might not be ready to spend any money on NFTs. You might not be ready to put time in. You might just need to, like, watch more YouTube videos. Maybe, it's also supposed to be 18 plus, so, maybe you're too young. There's a lot of stuff. I'm assuming adults who are already watching Twitch streams, watching YouTube streams, interested in crypto, like, at that point, you should be able to take the small couple of steps of learning and figuring stuff out with me paying the fee and also having a couple answers to the one spot you get stuck on. Like, if you can't get that, then honestly, maybe it's not time. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at. But if someone doesn't think it's worth it to figure it out, then it's probably not the right place for them, The way I'm thinking about it, because it's, yeah. I think the verification is basically like auditioning. It's not hard, but it does take a little bit of learning. I'm learning a lot watching this, watching these matches. Like, I would have played that completely wrong. All right, who else is playing stuff? What's good? Anything different? I think did we watch this guy before? He has the Hatsoon plant. Speaking of the Hatsoon plant, look, this is one of them. This is one of them. High MMR plan. That's the name. Oh, plant. This is one of them. That's exactly what they were talking. That's exactly what Elijah talked about in the video. Yeah. I don't know, though. I don't know if, that team, let's see if there's anything kind of different to watch. I've seen enough of the same team. This guy does have a dog or people behind you. There's a cat on the bed. The curtain is covering a window that faces like you can't see anything through the curtain, but in front of the curtain there's a cat. Between me and the curtain, it's a black cat in a dark, shadowy part of the room, so it's like hard to see him, but Felix loves to sleep in their room while I stream. It's funny because, like, he can go out into the family room where it's quiet and there's no one there, but he wants to chill. I don't know. In here, he's, like, on the bed and there's nowhere. Like, I guess out there, he's kind of just, like, in the middle of the house. Maybe he likes being in a dead end, so there's no way for another cat to go behind him, because our other cat, Milo, is a little bit of a nuisance sometimes. He, like, pounce on Felix. This is some of that double aqua. I wonder if we can watch this player beat a god reptile. Nah, there's no god reptiles in their last 5 matches. A dog, I got a huge one. Nah, we don't have any big dogs. The cats are normal sized and our dog is small. You can't see the dog unless I show him to you. Like, he's always on the floor, like, walking around, so the dog doesn't really jump up on the bed. I'd put him up there if he wants. He used to sleep on the bed. He kind of stopped. I always have a blanket on the floor so that they can sleep on the blanket, and they seem to like that. Oh, look at this, dude. They're running a single bug team with Mosquito. It's not quite the same as what I'm doing, but we should definitely watch this. This dude's running a team similar to me, Fruit Dude. This Fruit Dude has been... They won one of the seasons, I'm pretty sure. Didn't they win Season 18? I think they won Season 18 if it's the same dude. You should definitely watch some of this, dude. You should definitely watch some of this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's watch some of this, and then we'll start grinding. X, what's good, bro? Hey, Faisal, how's it going? Yeah, so this is the player that we're watching, player 2. Their plant is pretty typical. But the Mosquito in the midline by itself is what I'm noticing. Mosquito and Parasite in the middle. And then this bird right here. Super high damage with triple threat and risky feather is insane. Super high damage. Just got up. Nice, man. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I got to see how he plays this. I mean, it's kind of different because he's running the bird in the back. The thing is, I kind of want to run a backline bird. I just don't have one. I mean, I have some of my Scholars accounts, but I don't know. Like, I would love to run a bird like that in the back of my team, maybe. I think my backline works pretty good, though. The beast damage is nice since my plant doesn't have beast damage. So turn 1, he passed. He just relaxed. And then round 2, he's going in. Pretty simple. That risky feather is so strong. Risky feather bird makes a lot of sense, honestly. I really want to get one. I got to sell some stuff to buy some stuff, but I really want to get a risky bird. Risky feather is so good. So here on round 3, he's playing a bunch of bug cards. Double Parasite, Mosquito, Cottontail. I think he's maybe worried about... I don't know if it's just for the sake of the damage, or is he defending in case there's a double kill? A double kill style attack? I don't know. Probably just going for attack power. Gets some draws as well, which is nice. The Cattail gets some good value. Yeah, the opponent has a lot of aqua damage in the back, which can really fuck up this bug who doesn't have Fish Snack. They have Sticky Goo, but no Fish Snack. They go for the huge damage here. They just want to finish the match as fast as possible, I think. Oh! That crit. Yeah, that makes sense, though. Yeah, they saved up a little bit at the beginning, and then they're going in big burst mode. I think their bird can easily kill this fish, unless they're able to set up with speeding up, but they don't have enough energy. Player 1 has not had enough time to set up. Player 1 has not had enough time to set up. Faisal, it's kind of annoying going back and forth, but at least it's better than losing, right? Better than going on a losing streak. Oh my god, the double Mosquito value combined with Sticky Goo is insane. Mosquito Sticky Goo is a sick combo, honestly. You want this bird so bad. This bird is insane. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's pretty wild. I mean, look at this. Fish is just completely gone. 176 damage with no fancy shit. No buffs. 176 damage. It's so crazy. Such a crazy move on a bug. Let's watch a few more. This is a good team to watch. They're in like 8th place right now, and it's the most similar one to what I'm running. When am I going to play? Pretty soon. I think this is the last guy I'm going to watch, and then I'm going to start playing. So here we're up against Third Glance, Thunderclaw, Ivory Chop, Yam. By we, I mean the guy that we're watching. His opponent has this sick plan up front. Double discard, Ivory Chop, Yam is really sick. Smart Shot, Poison, only Grass Snake, though. So this is like a semi-poison. There's one Grass Snake and there's a Smart Shot, so it's kind of poisony. But the back line is just a classic God Mech. 46 speed, but with all the right moves. Arco, on top of everything else, is sick. The good thing is that the bird is not as vulnerable, but that mech can absolutely snap off this bird. That mech can absolutely get it. The birds are so expensive too, right? Yeah, I think so. Probably. I haven't looked up the costs, but I assume most of these Axies are expensive. It's pretty damn rare to see anything cheap in the top 10, just being real about it. Even if it was cheap, it would stop being cheap, you know? What is my MMR right now? It doesn't really matter, but we are in the 1500s. We're getting close. We're close to 1600. We climbed yesterday. I think we'll climb more today. I'm really just trying to play better, so I'm not too worried about it, but yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm not satisfied, but I'm also not too worried about it. We got a long season to go. I finished top 10,000 last time. My goal is to do better this time, and I think I'm on the path, so I'm feeling good. I'm getting all the learning that I need to do. So turn 1, we rested, and the opponent went in pretty heavy. Just playing it slow. With this build, he's definitely playing it pretty slow. That's 2 games now where turn 1, they just rested. And here on round 2, player 1 rests again. So they're really playing slow against the poison team. Not really a poison team, but like a poison-ish team, you know? Round 3, they're finally going in, but only attacking with the bird. Putting the egg on and trying to eat more yams. And succeeding. The double yam. Dude. Yeah, the fact that they waited and then they only attack with one Axie is pretty sick, because I usually end up poisoned all over the place. But this, you know, player 1 just gracefully gets the poison to almost only be on the bird. Even though, I mean, you can't stop Grass Snake and stuff. Carrot Hammer or Hot Butt? I like Hot Butt more, but, I mean, Carrot Hammer could be better these days. I don't know. Carrot Hammer's starting to be pretty good, I think, but I've always been a fan of Hot Butt, but Hot Butt's not as good as it was. That nerf did hurt. I don't know. Tough to say. They're both okay. So yeah, round 4, he goes right back in. So that was round 1, rest. Round 2, rest. Round 3, big attack, only using the bird. And then round 4, going back in. Getting cards value on the bird before the bird dies to the 12 poison stacks. And here we put their Dusk at 9 health. Player 1 puts their Dusk at 9 health. The bird's going to die, but it draws no more cards. We got, you know, full value there. The bug is stunned, but at least they have Cottontail. They can take the stun off for free. The cattail up front there, but the mech actually rests. The mech actually rests on round 5. Round 6, we're going for the back door because they know that the plant has a hard time killing and they don't want this mosquito to heal back up. Sure enough, the bug is going to... Never mind, it's not going to die. Dude, the sticky goo is insane. They just can't kill it. Yeah, the sticky goo. This is an insane bug. These are probably really expensive. I wonder how expensive these are. This is actually insane. I wonder how much this costs. It's probably a lot. It's probably a lot. It's insane. There's only 2 on the market, and they're very expensive. That goes to show. There's only 6 of them that exist, and they're insane, dude. None of them were even bred that recently. This is the only one that's kind of new. And this one, maybe. Only 6 of them exist. Wow. Yeah. Holy crap. Goes to show, man. Goes to show. That's crazy. Yeah, $800. There's only 2 of them for sale. That's crazy. Yeah, Fish Snack would be good, but Cottontail, I think, is... You don't want Fish Snack and Sticky Goo. I think that's the thing. Sticky Goo is an alternative to Fish Snack, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we have a bug a little bit like this. We have the bug that Steven gave me with Twin Tail that I do still want to play more. I know I haven't played it that much, but he's desperately trying to kill the bug, and he just can't do it. He is desperately trying to take out this bug, and it's just not happening. That's hilarious, dude. What an insane bug. It's so crazy. He decides to just give up on that and kill the plant. Probably should have done that the whole time, right? Probably should have killed the plant first. But I think maybe you can't, because maybe then the mosquito cycles cards. I don't know. This bug is insane, dude. This bug is insane. After all that, do we lose? No, because Sticky Goo stuns again. Oh my god. Insane. Insane. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Insane. Holy crap. Did you see that value? Mosquito is the best card in the game. Change your mind? I might agree with you. What do y'all think? Is Mosquito the best card in the game? Holy shit. Oh my god. That's insane, dude. Oh my god. Let's watch one more match from that same player. And then I am feeling ready to... I am feeling ready to play. Once I'm done getting distracted. Oh yeah, I like that one, Zero. I like that one. Keratin, Horn, Pumpkin, Back, Hot Butt, Sunderclaw. I mean, if it's cheap, if it's affordable, if it's a budget, I don't know how to phrase it, but you know what I mean? If it doesn't cost too much. This is actually pretty good. For a budget. I wouldn't spend a lot on it, but I think it'd be good for a budget. I mean, only thing is you're not generating any energy. It's one of those plants that's fully tanked up. The Sunderclaw gets some value. I'd prefer something with Sirius, but it's cool. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, we're doing all kinds of good shit. Multi-streaming. Getting significantly better at the game. And just completely crushing it, you know? Let's watch one more match from that player. And then let's start grinding. Rin, what's good? Yeah, the bug is crazy. Here, they go up against a god reptile. Let's see how this goes. They go up against a god reptile. Let's see what's good at this matchup. So, the player we're watching is player 2 this time. Player 1 is the opponent. Let's see how this matchup against the god reptile goes. They don't have discards, so the mosquito bug is going to need to 1v1 that reptile. The bird's going to have to sacrifice itself. Round 1 here is a plant full all 3 cards play, and there's immediately going to be cattail value. Both players going aggressive, but player 2 definitely coming out on the better side of this one, doing more damage and having more energy, right? Or having the same amount of energy, but getting more cards. They have more resources, basically. Player 2 comes out of that with more resources. The only card left in front is the Goda, so are they going to play that? I mean, I guess they probably will. Yeah. And player 1 tries to save 1 energy. It's not happening. Because this Goda is going to destroy it. The egg even keeps the plant safe. Ooh. 247. Whoo! Nice crit. Very lucky crit. But yeah, 247 health. Such a good place to be if the opponent is stuck at 2 energy. Because they just can't kill it. They just really can't. The only hope is mech cards. On top of that... Hold on. I need to drink substantially more water. I feel like I'm super dry. Hold on. Taking these sips is not going to cut it. Their reptile has all the cards. So, player 1 is pretty limited in options. Cattail ends up just bopping the last stand. At this point, we got 4 energy on both sides. full hands on both sides. The fact that the bird has kept the plant so healthy is amazing. And player 1 is getting screwed by these mech draws. He's got double heroic nutcrack. Like, that's so bad. Honestly, player 1's draws here are just atrocious. I mean, it's not even close because the draws are so bad. The draws are so bad. Crits everywhere. And we'll see how this end game goes. Pretty sure the bird's just going to sacrifice itself. And then, as soon as it draws the egg, or it'll die from reflects, but as soon as the bug is by itself, it should be okay. But again, the sticky goo, the snail shell, is just going to get so much value. This makes me want to play the Steven bug more. Only thing is, this one has mosquito mouth, whereas Steven's bug doesn't have the heals. I wonder if we could try to breed something like this, though. I'm actually going to look. We might be able to try to breed something, because this is completely OP. So here you'll see they're playing the egg, and they're eating some reflects. The bird is killed, which is what player 2 wants. Now this mosquito can close it out. Mosquito counters God Rep. That's what we've learned, especially when it's combined with Parasite. Mosquito counters God Rep, especially combined with Parasite. Like, this is unbelievable. It's just like Elijah's video showed with the plant build, but you can see here it's not the only one. I think Mosquito is the key. I think it's like Zenborn said in the chat. Mosquito is actually the best card in the game now. It counters Reflect builds. It works amazingly with Egg. It gives extra value to Eggshell post-damage nerf. It's got the right typing. It's a bug card, which means it's bad for speed, but it's good for damage against plants and reptiles. And the shields are pretty good. 40 shield. Pretty good. It's insane. Like, it just completely shuts down the reptile. Is this thing supposed to be cracked? They also can't even get heal. They can't even get energy. Sorry, energy. The Kotaro bite gets no value. Dude, the fruit player is a genius. They're a genius. Like, that's unbelievable. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's not showing the team anymore. Hang on. It's crazy. They're an absolute genius. I mean, the bug is so good. There's only 6 of these in the entire game. It's so good. It's wild. I'm glad we watched that. That also gave me some ideas for piloting. Possible God bug. Legit. I mean, there's got to be stuff that's going to counter this, but the meta just keeps going round and round. It's so well balanced. Whenever something gets too strong, something else pops up to counter it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. I feel like they're going to be pushing for #1 this season for sure. I'm pretty sure this is the guy who won. This is the person who won season 18, right? I mean, that was #1 season 18, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like they're going for it again. They're back. They're back, and they're trying to win again, and they are going hard. This team is sick. Akram, what's good? Hello, welcome in. Yeah, it's time to start playing, guys. It's time to start playing, like 1000%. Time to start playing. Hang on. Can I... Is it time to eat on Mars? Hold on, real quick. Let me see if it's time to eat on Mars. Yeah, good. All right. Let me take a quick break. I'll be back in 2 minutes. And then we will start grinding. We'll start with this build. And we might go to some of the other stuff. I mean, I kind of... It gives me ideas for that bug with the sticky goo that we have. It just doesn't have the heals, but... I mean, they aren't running a backdoor. They aren't running the backdoor, but... We can't use the risky feather plant, unfortunately. It's got 3 good moves otherwise. I mean, we could run something like this and try. It's not the same though. It can't heal back up. It doesn't beat Reflectiles, but it does have Twin Tail. I don't know, probably not, but like, something like that could be fun to play with. I mean, oh, breeding is what I wanted to look at actually. Hold on, real quick. It's already been bred 4 times. Damn. Oh, the stats are terrible anyway. That's right. Aren't the stats bad? No, the stats are really good though. It would just be really expensive to breed. But if you bred it with something that had a mosquito mouth, this one might have okay stats. If you dodge the eggshell, you could get a mosquito mouth on that other bug. It would just be an expensive egg, but if you combined this with this, I mean, you could get mosquito, parasite, snail shell, and then a tail of any kind. I mean, it's not likely, though. And you'd only get, like, 1 shot because it's already so expensive. I mean, you could breed it up to 3 times max, and it just gets really expensive. I wish this thing had, like, a 0 breed count. That'd be so sick. But it does still seem like there could be some theoretical value. It's just too unlikely, I think. What's up, Pratama? It's going very well. Just chilling, having a pretty good morning. Like, imagine you have 1 shot, and you get something like this, you know? That's the pro. Yeah, it's already so expensive. And if you just breed it a couple times... Let's run, like, 10 breeds and then take a look. Yeah. I mean, something like this could be insane. Sticky Goo and Jar Barrage is weird. Weird, but good. Do you want to be breeding? I'm just looking to see, but yeah, it's just so unlikely. As you can see, none of these 10 got quite what we wanted. I mean, there's 2 of them that are kind of... Number 2 and number 5 are kind of what you wanted, but not with the Twin Tail. Or you can have... I mean, this one could be kind of sick, but it's double 0 cost, so probably not. Like, there's just not quite the right combos, right? It's just too unlikely. If we had something that was like a... yeah, it's too bad that this has already been bred 4 times. It does make me wonder what else we might breed it on. But it's just... I'm not, like, necessarily trying to breed it, but I could. Definitely could if I had the right thing. I just don't really have it. Anyway, let me go take that quick break and let's start grinding. Let's get some good games in. Let's get some real good games in. Oof. Let me go stretch and get some water, and then the grind shall begin. Be right back, guys. BRB. What's up, Marky? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, guys. I'm ready to grind. I'm ready to grind. I want to get those dubs. I do want to get those dubs. So I think I start grinding and we start learning. I think that's all there is to it. Let me get my notebook. Let me get the right notebook. When we play Axie, if the goal is to climb, we keep a notebook and a pen handy. If we find ourselves losing track of energy, that's the very first thing, is just to write it down each turn. Just a simple thing. You're not counting energy. You're not trying. You guys have seen me forego energy counting many days to ramble, and the truth is I lose a lot of the time because of that shit. I am committing to count energy every single match and to ramble and talk in between matches. And in general, man, this is the thing. Everybody, like, I'm like, you don't need to have a big ass notebook, but like a little, like what people at restaurants use to write down stuff, like one of those little sized ones, you know, whatever. Some paper and a pen. I don't think you need to do it every match necessarily, but like, whew, it's just such a good idea. So I got that right there. Oh, I'm sliding up. I'm committing to play my best, and as soon as I find myself slipping, I'll take a break. And if I come back from a 5-minute break and I still can't focus, then that means it's time to wrap up the playing for the day. I'm committed to not be reactive to RNG, because that shit just loses games. And I'm not going to give up on games. If I haven't clicked the surrender button, we're still trying to win. That's all there is to it. So I think let's get started. I'm a little cold, but I don't want to turn off the fan yet because I want to smoke a little more. So I'm just kind of like toughing it out. I want to turn off the fan. It's making me cold. Hang on. We're about to click on the thing. Let me turn off this background music before I forget. And let me think. Am I good? I think I'm good. I think it's time. What's today's date? The 19th. Okay. 19th. Let's go. That's all there is to it. Let's see how the Goliath bug does today. Can we stack more dubs? Up against a backline beast. A tanky reptile in the mid. Kotaro Bite at 40 speed. A plant with a pretty typical moveset, Hot Butt, so they can turn off Mosquito. Turn 1. I think we can be pretty relaxed here. I have no plant cards. What's up, Carlo? Welcome in. So they use 1 Goda, Hot Butt Cactus. They're down to 2 energy next turn. I'm down to 4. My plant's still okay. Now I draw the Cattail, and that's still the only card I draw on the plant. I think I want to rest again. They have no back doors, and if I build up a bunch of damage... Oh, yeah. Honestly, I forgot to ask for likes. That's on me. 35 viewers is fine. I appreciate having 35 people who want to hang out. Trust me, for the size of my channel, it could be so much worse. I mean, I'm multi-streaming to Twitch, and I'm pretty sure there's 2 viewers over there, so that could be the reality on both channels. I'll take 35. Let's not get it twisted. But yeah, everyone thumbs up the channel if you didn't. Do me a favor. Give me that juice. What's up, Uni? Welcome in, bro. Let's just Cattail. We're just waiting until something better happens. All right, they use both their energy again. Hot Butt Cactus. They've used both of those 2 cards like twice, so that's it for those. 2 energy again. And we've built up 6 energy. Now I think we want to just go for the big attacks. Oh, yeah, this bug has 47 health. It's got fully optimized stats. LMAO Twitch. I know, imagine being on Twitch. No, I'm just kidding. For the, like, 2 people who might be watching on Twitch, you guys are great. I think the biggest thing about the multi-stream to Twitch is that people can raid me. I think because we're all here now, no one's going to really go to Twitch initially. But maybe, like, if I get a raid, you know, I see both chats in the same box, you know? But I think everyone wants to be in the more popular chat box. Like, I know I would want to. I might miss my second Parasite, but they also could have a Pumpkin or something. I'm going to go in heavy. Only thing here is I'm spending all of my energy. All of it. But the plant... Yeah, nah. So we're going to land... Oh, no, I get both Parasites. That's awesome. And they use 2 energy again. They still only have 2 energy. So I hit them with 2 glances and discard 2 cards from their hand. The critical escape blocks damage, but I'm just writing down energy, the amount of energy that they have at the start of each turn. Writing down all the cards would be too much writing. I think that would be counterproductive. I think you would probably lose more than you would gain, you know? They could rest here because they have only 2 energy, but they've also attacked every single turn so far. I'm inclined to do something like, I don't know. Do I try to squeeze in a Nemo now, or do I wait till I see another Goda? We'll save backline cards. We'll do this play. We'll balance it between damage and attack. Yeah, they're using both. They're using all energy every turn, which doesn't seem very good against my team. So I should be okay. Bop them down to 277. Hey, they don't have heals. Want to save my backline cards. I could double Nemo, because at most, they're probably only going to have 1 Goda, unless they redrew the second and immediately play both. I don't really want to rest, even though it is technically safe to do so, because I want to play a Mosquito. But I could do this and go for 5 energy next turn, and even if they double Goda, I still get to have 3. I want to burst this guy down at the end. Yeah, they're literally just playing full attack, like every card they can every turn. I don't know. That's wild. So they Cottontail, and then they do... Oh, wow, okay. So no Goda. That's good. They get 2 energy there, so they have 4 energy now, thanks to the way those cards work. But they only have 6 cards. The question is, do I want to defend? For 270, if they have 4 energy, I think the answer is yes. They have no way to get past shields, and they don't have that much damage. They just use one of their Ronins. They're probably going to go to anyway, so I'll just throw... Well, I should really be a little more thoughtful about this. I don't know. I could kill the reptile with the fish, but I need the shields to feel comfortable. So let's just do it this way. Yeah, I can just save I just don't need to play any fish cards. Okay, well, we should win here. What's up, Jay? How's it going? MMR? I mean, you'll see it in a minute. Who cares? The goal is to play good. Who cares about MMR? Imagine thinking about MMR. Cringe. Welcome in, bro. How's it going? It's good to write down the energy. Yeah, for real. For real. All right, first match of the day is a dub. And I felt pretty dialed in. My opponent didn't play it very well. What's up, Dar? Appreciate the education. It's not about the likes. Yeah, it's not about the likes at all. Yeah, who wants likes? Not me. Not me. No, sir. Here, quick rank check. Quick rank check. We don't care about that, though. The goal is to get better. Don't get it twisted. It doesn't mean that I'm not trying to win. It just means we care about winning, not about MMR. New mindset. New mindset. All right, let's keep winning. That was a pretty easy match because they played it kind of weird. So against the poison team, I think I want to try playing it super slow, because that's what we saw the fruit guy do when he played against that poison build in the top 10. So let's try playing this nice and slow. That's a lot of plant cards, but it's a jumping team, so being in the front doesn't mean as much as it usually does. We could just hold. One more turn. Cattail just in case. I mean, they're not going to burst me that much anyway. We'll be able to heal back up, unless there's some kind of insane round 2. Who are MT8 streamers? Meditate is one of the top guilds in the game. Founded by Elijah, the #1 Axie YouTuber, and one of the top players. It's a competitive guild as well as just a esports org in general that focuses on blockchain-based games, Web3 games, you know, games where you get to own your own stuff. Okay, the cattail worked. Anyway, hold that thought. I got to stop rambling. I just missed that turn pretty much. Shit. Yeah, my bad. Okay, I missed that turn. Yeah, I'll talk in between matches. My bad. My bad. Dismiss. Well, we have a lot of cards now. I'm not gonna use this cactus, I don't think. Can't spend too much time here. Gotta do something. Gotta do something. Gotta do something. Oh my god, I need to get rid of more. I need to do something. Okay, let's do this. No, they're not even gonna attack. What do I want to do? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta make some quick decisions here. I don't like it, but I just don't have time to think. It took too long. It's complicated. It's a complicated matchup. I do like resting, though. I do like resting. Alright, nice. That was good. Discard one of their cards. They rest. They should have around 5 energy now. Not your fault, Weethboo. I just should have answered after the match. Alright, well, we don't draw any more cards in the plant, so that's good. This thing needs to die. Like, I can't let it draw more. I can't let it draw more. We could just go in with the attacks right away. I could forego the Nemo and try to get the cactus, but they just got to play anything. I think it's got to be full damage, rest next turn, maybe. It's a tough spot. The plant's done anyway. I just do not want to have any risk of drawing more cards on it. If they leave it with, like, 8 health or whatever. Yeah, they're setting up more poison on the fish. Mosquito hits the dusk. Well, with 3 energy and 3 cards, I mean, it's tempting to push it, but if I rest, they're not going to kill my bug. I should really, 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 really rest. Do they actually kill my bug? Oh my god, it's close, but nah, Sarasis is a terrible card against my bug, so... We're not damaged very much, but we're also not able to play any mosquitoes. 5 cards in their hand. I don't even know if they're going to attack up front. Here, we'll do it like this. 190 shield. See what happens. This is kind of tough. It's a tough spot. My fish is so poisoned. Okay, they're using Smart Shot. That's good. If we're giving up on the bug, we could get there. Mosquito could have time. Oh, it's a lot more poison. And they got a crit. Oh, there's no more poison, but they did get that crit, which makes it harder. I'm dead in 4 actions. They only have 3 fucking cards. I can't. I don't have any mosquitoes, though. I don't have any mosquitoes, though. I'm screwed. I mean, maybe they don't have Smart Shot and I can get them. Maybe they don't have Smart Shot, because otherwise I'm just screwed. The only hope here is that they don't have Smart Shot, and then my fish draws the cards to kill them next turn, because my bug just can't heal back up. But yeah, Kuma Revel, exactly. It's like, I just want to focus on being better and playing better as much as possible every single time. And the rest will work itself out. This could still be a win if I kill him. It's a draw if I have to use... It's 3 actions is 42 damage. So if I use the Nemo to take out Last Stand, this is the right order, I guess. And then that, yeah, we'll see. I might win. I think they have just enough shield. Oh my god, it's such a close match. Such a close match, but they have enough. Wait, they have 2 health. 2 health, and I didn't even watch turn 2. Imagine I paid attention on the second turn. 2 health. 2 health. Holy shit. How fast is the fish? Yeah, it's 52 speed. I know, sorry, you said that a minute ago, but yeah, this is a 52 speed fish. 52 speed. Plant, fish, mech. Almost, man. That was so close. All right, this might be a turn 1 rest. I mean, their mech doesn't have very high damage attacks, so they probably won't go aggro turn 1 unless maybe they have a double Goda draw, or like they might play a single Goda. I could cattail. I think we're just going to chill on turn 1. Do I hire scholars? No, I do not and never will. I will never, ever recruit scholars through this stream, okay? So, just get that super clear up front. No scholar recruiting. But if you want to learn how to get better and be entertained in the process, then this is the best stream. So there's that. Well, not the best. One of the best, among others. Let's go. I'm going to rest. The quadruple mosquito draw. Quadruple mosquito draw. Let's go. I should say though, I do onboard people onto Hive. If you wanna go blog on Hive, you can blog about Axie or other games, and you can make some crypto that way. So if people want to learn about blogging on Hive, that's something I can show. I have some guides on that. All right, round 2, I could rest again. They rest, I rest. They have 5 energy. I am focused. I am committed to the match. I am intending to win the match. I think turn 2, it's good time to pop the cattail. Good time to pop that cattail. And then we're just chilling, hoping they don't have a crazy shrimp or anything. Building up some good cards in the mid. Yeah, just chilling. All right, this is good to see. They're using their cards here. They're using some shields. They use 2 energy. They stay at 5. They use one of those cattails, which is good. Hopefully they don't draw cards when my bug attacks them. Wacky draw. Completely wacky draw. 6 cards on the bug, 1 on the fish. Wacky. I almost just want to rest again, but I feel like, I don't know, I have so much energy. They could go to, so I might lose some energy, but I could just double Parasite to sort of set up a little bit of initial damage. They're probably expecting a burst, and if they have any cards left on the plant, they'll play them. So if I double Parasite and they play the remaining plant cards, next turn they're unlikely to have plant cards left. This also, since we saw 1 cattail, could be good. Completely resting here just seems... Oh, wait, I'm being stupid. I'm sorry, guys. There's plant cards. I don't know what the fuck just happened. In that case, I'm going to do it completely differently. What the fuck? I, like, didn't see the plant cards. I was just... I'm distracted by the multi-stream, and for some reason, my eye didn't catch those plant cards. That was really weird. That was really weird. I was, like, looking at both the chats, and I saw those bugs. I, like, missed the plant cards. So that was really weird. It's just... That's a streaming thing. That makes it look like I have some kind of, like... like I don't know, like I haven't slept in 2 days, like I'm not even seeing the cards that are in front of me. Nah, my mosquitoes should have been first as well. I just got super distracted there. That was kind of a bad turn. Don't mind me. They did a full shrimp play, so they used 4 of those energy. Yeah, that was just I hit a bit of mind flood there. Literally didn't even see the plant cards that I had. Okay, let's cattail. And then let's get more value here, maybe. They could shrimp again, but they only have 4 cards in hand. Yeah, that was a mind fuck. I got super confused there, but I think if we just do this and have 4 energy next turn, my bug is getting ready to kill their fish. If I can stay attached to reality, yeah, they don't have the second shrimp, it looks like. We get a nice little scarab on them. Cottontail with leaf bug. Well, what do you mean? That wouldn't work, though. Leaf Bug has to be comboed with a plant card. So I wouldn't... You wouldn't want Cottontail and Leaf Bug on the same Axie, I think. I don't know about that. So here's the thing. I'd love to get these cards out. If they shrimp with 1 more attack, I'm just going to die, though. I'm not even going to get Last Stand. I think the only real hope is them somehow just not having a good shrimp play, but they probably do. If they just shrimp, it won't kill me. There's just no need to play cards from the fish. I think what we want to do is just push this damage, basically. Or just rest again, actually. Low-key, just rest again. They don't shrimp? Okay, I have 6 energy now. They're going to shrimp and double attack or something. Like, ugh. Awkward spot now. Really awkward. I kept expecting the back door. Cursed plant. All right, well, I can look after the match, maybe. I need to focus. I need to focus. We can do this, and if they try to shrimp +1, it'll survive, but they're probably going to shrimp +2. I could actually double turnip, wait for them to shrimp, and then go for their bug, or go for their fish next turn. They only attacked once! I could have maybe survived that. Ugh. I'm not reading them very well here, but I think we might be okay. I don't know. The mech has the Goda, so I'm not going to hold this energy. Gamble my Aqua. I think I should have, Jen. I think I should have. I think I should have. This is pretty rough now. I'm hoping to have at least 3 energy next turn. Nah, I'm boned. Yeah, yeah, round 4 and 5, they pretty much just got me. I could have mosquitoed here for heals. Maybe I can survive, actually. Double mosquito, double turnip. Oh, no, do they last... No, do they last stand? That's a good thing. Okay, hold on. Well, that could be a good thing, depending on their draw. I'm probably dead. Do I live? No crit. Okay, can I win this? That seems like they have 2 energy based on the fact they played 2 cards. I lost count. Nice little crit there, but I don't think I even needed that. Mosquito win? It might not be the crazy version that Elijah showed in his video, but I got your budget floor version. Go to Elijah for the premium and then Flux for the budget. They could shield up here, so I need to be very careful. They can have 90 shield. I think we double third glance, because as long as we land the attacks, we win. We just need enough defense. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I thought. They have 2 energy. No crits. Okay. I have 3 bars of last stand, so I still win. It's a good thing my bug has optimal stats. If I didn't have 47 health and 49 morale, I would have lost. I needed all 3 bars of last stand and enough health to get into last stand. That's why having optimal stats is a good thing. That's why this bug is the single most ridiculous bargain I've ever gotten in Axie. It's a unicorn premium bug that was listed for 0.013 by someone who just didn't understand that a turnip bug had any way to be good. This shit is cracked. It has damage against fish. Like, this is the best fucking Axie I've ever played. This bug is a one-of-a-kind, sick bug. The bug meta is starting. We saw that god bug that Fruit Player was using. Now I found one on the floor. Like, I bought this shit for 0.013. The mech is just fodder for my god bug. Exactly. That makes total sense. You don't have to say A. You don't have to say A fodder. You can just say it is just fodder. But yeah, that makes sense. That's some good English right there. Yeah, 49 is the magic number. I think 33 for 2. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's go. They have 3 energy. Plant, reptile. Jumping poison build, Cerastus in the back with the Toothless, so my fish is in pretty rough shape. It is the Goliath bug, 10,000%. You guys can already tell the YouTube video that's coming. Probably going to make it after the stream, honestly. I feel a YouTube video coming real quick. Okay, typical midliner. Yam up front. We'll rest pretty aggressively. Lots of resting against the poison team. They go aggro turn 1, which is not what I expected. That's 2 of their energy right there. All right, yeah, so that's all 3. So they used 3 energy. Now they have 2 next turn. They used 1 Yam, and they've used one of their smart shots. Am I going to look at the Discord? Nah, probably not. I'll look at it if I want to, you know? So what do I want to do right here? Rest again? One more time? They have 4 cards and 2 energy. Do I want to do anything else? I could discard one if I want to. Well, my bug is stunned. Why don't I unstun my bug and just chill? They rest as well. I could have gone aggro since they're out of cards. Maybe I should have pushed harder. I don't know. Okay, they have 4 energy. If they have another Yam, they'll play it now. What we want to do is just, like, kill them all with 1 Axie. What are the odds of bumping into me in Arena? I don't know. There's a lot of players, so probably pretty low. Reply to the picture later. I might or I might not. Like, I don't owe you a response to everything you post, Zero. The more you tell me to reply, like, I'm honestly not going to reply now just because I'm annoyed that you keep asking me to. Like, you don't have to tell me. The more you do this, the more I'm just going to start to ignore you completely when you say stuff like this. So, I don't know. Trying to be nice, but it's not like you tell me to reply and then like, it's not how it works. I'll just reply when I feel like it, and I won't reply if I don't feel like it. What's up, Nas? Welcome back to Twitch, but no one's really watching on Twitch. YouTube's still where it's lit. Okay, I gotta stop looking at chat. I gotta focus. They have 4 energy. I get my cattail here. Pumpkin. Double leaf bug. I draw 2 cards off the leaf bug. They do go up to 7 energy, so they have a lot of energy. You will stream snipe me so you can be on stream. Don't do it. Please, don't. I would like to discourage everybody from trying to queue up against me. People tell me sometimes they're going to do it, and I don't know what reaction they're thinking, but just to be clear, I'd rather y'all just queue up when you queue up. I'll queue up when I queue up. I'm going to start hiding when I queue up so you guys can't do it, because I really, you know. I don't need this cattail slap. Let's just try to kill the plant completely with the fish. Savior of Twitch chat. You can do whatever you want. Twitch chat or YouTube. I just feel like Twitch chat's going to be kind of empty for a while. But it'll be good to have it up. Maybe someone will raid me, or eventually people might start watching. I don't know. I'm going to be streaming on Facebook as well soon. It's basically why not. What's up, you Dota? 3 days? Hell yeah. Good to hear. Okay. Focus, Flux. Focus, slipping. I'm in a good spot, though. Let's just play in the back, maybe. I mean, I want to... Meh. I want to heal my bug and also discard one of their cards. Here, I'm not as locked in as I could be, so this isn't like a perfect play. But let's just try to set up some more damage. In our crew, we don't snipe each other. Yeah, I don't know. I could talk a lot about it and explain it, but I could also just say that I don't like it and leave it at that, which is I think that's how I'm feeling. So maybe some other time I'll explain why I do or don't like it. But yeah, I'm just not into it, and you guys know. So there you go. Like, if I want to play against you guys, I'll do friendlies, you know? But, or if we queue up against each other by coincidence, that's rad. But, and you know, then you leave the stream and come back when the match is over. That's fine. But yeah, people doing it on purpose, I'm not into it. Boundary established and communicated, and, you know, I can't really stop someone from doing it, but you guys know I prefer if you didn't. I'd just rather have a normal... Like, as a streamer, your experience in the game gets kind of weird sometimes. I just want to try to play the game like a normal person. I don't want to turn my, like, I don't know. I don't want to have, like, a rotating cast of guests jumping on stream whenever they feel like it by sniping me. I just kind of want to play Arena. Anyway, way more than enough on that. You guys get it. Let's go. I just bop him with the Nemo, and I'm good. I played well this match, but I didn't focus enough, but we had good results. I guess that's cool. Let's do this. I mean, they can't be everywhere at once, and they can't snipe my bug anymore, because Toothless will hit the fish first. We're way ahead. They're low on cards. I got him. That's what counts. I got him. Friendly match. Like, the main thing is just, if my friends, like, Q snipe me, they'll probably do it, and it's not a big deal. But then there's going to be a lot of people who Q snipe me, and they're going to queue up with the counter to my team. And, like, there's going to be a few people who just do it with the team they would have queued up with anyway. Most people, if you're going to Q snipe me and you know what team I'm running, and you're not, like, super OG core community, you're probably going to change to that team that's got a good matchup. Like, why the fuck would you queue up with a bad matchup? So it ends up with me, if I have hundreds of viewers, which is the goal, it ends up with me basically getting Q sniped with bad matchups every fucking match, every fucking stream. That's why I really want to just let people know. Strongly preferred, you just queue up when you're ready. I queue up when I'm ready, and it just happens whenever. Because even if it's not on purpose, people will do it, and a lot of people will just do it on purpose just to make it even worse. With all that said, let's go. Like, even if you don't want to, like, it's just natural. A person is going to queue up with a matchup that they feel like they might win, especially when MMR is on the line. Like, even in a friendly, like, I don't know. Enough explaining. You guys get it. That's, like, really the main thing. I'm not trying to be McScrooge. I'm not trying to Scrooge it, but it inevitably means I get mostly bad matchups all day, especially as my stream grows. And then some people will just do it over and over, too. All right, let's see where are we at here. We're back in the top 100,000. Feeling good. I'm out of coffee. Oh, I'm sorry, Saeed. I didn't read your comment. I just totally missed it. Did you have this experience not attacking plant with yam? He uses 2 yams. Next turn you attack him. He draws and uses both yams again. That's happened to me a few times, Saeed. And it's wild. Want to do some friendlies whenever I'm down? I'd be down to do some friendlies. I mean, honestly, maybe later today. I know for a lot of you guys it's going to get pretty late, but maybe later today I'd be down to do some friendlies. Like, I'm down. I just usually when I start grinding in the arena, I get in this mode where, like, I'm, like, not feeling friendlies because I really want to, like, grind. I don't know. Friendlies are, like, I have to do them at the beginning or the end of stream. Doing friendlies in the middle of an arena grind, something about that, like, I get in this place where I get really fucking pissed. Like, why the fuck am I playing this unranked friendly? Why am I wasting my time? I get locked in, and then the friendlies feel like I'm wasting time. If I do it before or after, then it is a good cooldown if I am able to get there, or if I just do it before, or on a day where I'm not going to play arena. You guys can just, you know, I get fucking, like, in that zone, and I'm able to, like, share it with you guys, but I can't, like, I'm still kind of on a path. Like, I'm already strapped into the roller coaster. I'm not the kind of guy who just does whatever. I'm not that easygoing. I wish I was, but I kind of get locked in. All right, let me go get some more coffee, and as soon as I get back, we will continue grinding off to a good start. Let's get closer to playing the best the team can be played. Let's get 1% better. Let's win because I play the best and I bring the most focus. That simple. It is possible, Uni. It is possible. I've had it happen to me as well. All right, be right back. Like and subscribe, by the way. Smash that thumbs up button. Just to clarify, Uni, he means when the deck shuffles. Like, the deck shuffles after you draw all the cards, right? So that's what he's talking about. They play 2 yams, and then they're out of cards in the deck, so the deck shuffles, and then they redraw. It's not like it resets when the Axie dies, but it's just like, if it happens on the right turn, that can happen. I need to leave. I need to get coffee. I'm walking away. Coffee acquired. And banana acquired. If I feel my brain starting to slip, I'm eating this banana. I got to get that potassium and some almonds. We're not slipping. Prime mental condition. Axie is a competitive game that teaches us mental and physical well-being because it incentivizes it with wins and higher ranks. So you better believe I'm literally eating my brain food. I'm sleeping 8 hours a night, at least if I'm able to, which has been pretty good lately because my brain is tired from all the mental work. I'm trying to sit up straighter and, like, whatever. I'm still smoking weed because it works. There's no problem there. Everyone's like, and I quit smoking weed. No. I'm still smoking that good. I mean, generically smoking, of course. Not weed. I meant to say generically smoking. That good. Let's not get it twisted here. All right, let's keep grinding. Let's keep grinding. Let's just keep going. It feels good. You guys can see why I didn't actually take the day off from streaming. It's not like when I say I'm taking a day off and I don't, I think people might think I'm going to be all tired and like I should have taken it, but you can tell I'm in a good zone. That's why I went live today. All jokes aside, like I'm clearly like I wanted to grind. Like I know it might seem like I'm forcing it and I'm not giving myself enough rest, but anyone who's watching today, this is like the chillest stream of the last 2 weeks. Anyway, enough rambling. Nutcrack plant. Very weird. Cottontail. What the fuck is this? Hold on. I can't talk as much while I'm smoking this thing. It's not staying lit very well. I need to take a minute to like smoke here. Just bear with me. Yeah, they have this crazy in the back. The Shrooms Grace is actually really gnarly. This is one of those Axies that's like, how is this so good, you know? They don't have a lot of shields. We can just kill this thing turn 2. Thanks to my incredible damage draw here. Like, they might just die from the fish. And if not, I mean, I don't want to use a blood taste, like, before I heal. It's either that or the discard. I could honestly play Neurotoxin, even though it's not that good. Yeah, it was 0.013, but yeah. Right around there, Nas. Like, basically a floor bug. I honestly think it's a premium bug. It's a one of one. Not even for sale, but just one of one that exists at all. Like, there's nothing else of this bug that exists. It's got optimal stats. Fully optimized. Exactly perfect. 47 HP, 33 speed, 49 morale. And the moveset is one of the most cracked things I've ever fucking played with. Like, I just don't know what to say. Okay, they have 7 energy. With the big double rest. Now we gotta chill. They get to play catch-up. Honestly, we know they're gonna Toothless. I could just get this value. We know they're gonna Toothless. They have not poisoned me yet. I can Cattail in front in case they go front. They don't even have bug cards. I don't have to use Cattail. Yeah, I can just save the Cattail. Just do this. Well, I can Cattail for a little more damage, maybe? Nah, just save the Cattail. Oh, wow, no backdoor. Yeah, no, this bug is maybe the best. The best of my Axie Marketplace career so far. By the way, Sergio, thank you for helping. I know you said it maybe at the same time as I did with latency, but still, thank you. I should have just walked away and you had it covered. I just, for some reason, I felt like I needed to fix the confusion. I don't know. I want to heal the bug, but I also could just double Cactus here. I don't know. They can chomp up front. I think a second smart shot is pretty likely, though, at the same time. I'm hard-pressed not to go for the heal. Wow, they go after the frontliner this time. Why are they using Shroom's Grace? I have no backdoors. That Shroom's Grace was extremely weird. I have no backdoor attacks. Like, what was that? Dude, Parasite and Mosquito is an insane combination. I got into it as a budget option. Now I like it more than Thunderclaw. Traditional discard bugs certainly work, but like... Look at what I'm about to do. Look at what I'm about to do. They can kill the fish. I don't need it. I need my mosquitoes. This double mosquito team is so cool. I just have the best card in the game on 2 Axies, and I'm just winning with it. It's that simple. Let's rest here and get our energy back. This is that turn, since my fish is gone especially. No Nemos. The way my opponent's playing does not make any sense, so I guess that's also a factor, but... He's reminding me he has heals. Yeah, I don't know what. Like, why did he just play a sneaky raid and a single poison? I guess he's just desperate for value. I'll prioritize the discard over the heal. I think we get both, which is perfect. Like, if they didn't shield up, they would have gotten last stand anyway, probably. But yeah, this way we get the heal. A critical just to make it easier. This is the easiest match of the day so far. Everything is going exactly correct. Now, remember, they do have Shroom's Grace. Now it makes more sense. Hey, Jaro. I'm pronouncing your name super wrong. I'm sorry, but welcome in, dude. Thank you so much for joining us. Shoutouts, Philippines. Yeah, we can... We just want to make sure we can really burst them. Here, I don't know. Let's just do this. Discard one of their cards. I'm just waiting until I have that turn where I know I can go for the kill. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, they got a crit. It's a little annoying. That's okay. My plant is chilling. Reiner, what's good on the Twitch side? How's it going, man? I'm multi-streaming now, so you can watch on your platform of choice. I know the Twitch is probably pretty dead since everyone's on YouTube in my community now, but I'm excited to rebuild on multiple platforms. I'm going to stream on Facebook soon, dude. I'm going for it, bro. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. This bug is insane, by the way. I bought this on the floor, and I think it's one of the strongest Axies I've ever played. This bug is what's good. This bug is what's good. Okay, I got to be careful not to throw the match. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't want to throw the match. Let's actually just use all plant attacks, because my bug is just going to go. Like, I'm just going to let the bug go, potentially. Just focus on the plant that they have really not even established significant damage on. Their heals won't be enough. Yeah. 3 energy. Oh my god, what are these draws? I mean, do I want to go with the bug here? Or just let it die? I don't want to give him extra time. Super annoying draw. We could do it that way. I want third glance, honestly. I think if I just double discard them, then my plant's fine next turn. I think this is the right play, but I could be misplaying. Okay, my bug dies after Blood Moon, which is good. It gets out of the way, basically. My plant can use Cattail to get rid of stun. I discard their last card. What wallet do I recommend for Ethereum USDC? If you're just getting started and you just need your first wallet, what's up, Abdul? Shoutouts to you. I would recommend setting up a MetaMask wallet just in your browser. And then when you start getting... When we're talking about larger amounts of assets, you're going to want to get a hardware wallet. Specifically, Ledger is the most popular brand. Think of your MetaMask. There's some other options. I personally use MetaMask. Think of your MetaMask as your checking account or even like the money you keep in your wallet. Like your friends know it's there, but they're not going to... I don't know. If someone wanted to get that, it wouldn't be too hard. Like hackers, and especially like people you trust, if they just went to your computer, that's just like super, you know... You wouldn't keep your life savings in your wallet on the living room table, even if you trust your friends. It just would be kind of weird to do that, right? So, like, your hardware wallet is for the savings and the big stuff, and then and that stays completely offline, and then the MetaMask or whatever in the browser, that's gonna be your checking account, your stuff like that. But for hardware, look into Ledger, yeah. I mean, I don't have any good content on it, and I usually tell people to, like, look up. There's some really good content, like some of the biggest, like, you know, just the top search results when you search for stuff. There's some good info out there. You know, you make sure it's from a reputable source. And you just, like, find out more, because I'm not the best to explain the perfect security while I'm trying to game and smoke and chill. But, yeah, it's The hardware wallet plus MetaMask in your browser. I think right now you just want MetaMask. Like, that's the main thing. Like, what you're asking for. Like, that's if you wanted to send me $10 or I wanted to send you an Axie or like whatever. That's how you do it, is with MetaMask. Well, the Axie you would use Ronin actually, but yeah, let me know if you have any more questions. And please, if you're in the Discord, Reiner, let me know. I want to get you a Flux Founders token. I'm giving them away. They're not for sale. They're just like gifted to community members and stuff. I don't think you have one yet. So at some point, I really want to get you one of those, man. Definitely. No rush, though. There's plenty. There's like 500. And I still have 450, so no rush. Plant mech. Oh, my bad. I'll post the link in the Discord. After this match, I'll post it in the Twitch chat. Sorry, I'll post it in the Twitch chat. I forgot. I got to update Nightbot. Okay. Energy and heals up front with Hot Butt. Yeah, you should definitely get back in the Discord, Reiner. You'll see. We'll talk. I'll get you set up after this match. Okay, so Deathmark in the back, no egg. They have some pretty good damage. If they have Hair Dagger, they might play it turn 1. Let's Cattail. Yeah, my community's all focused on crypto now, so you'll definitely like it. I mean, honestly, I never even played Arbory. I don't want to, like, make anyone feel disappointed. I never played Arbory. I will, I mean, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, I never played Arbory. Like, that's how much I'm focused on crypto. Literally never even got around to playing Arbory in Temtem. Okay, I could attack heavy, or I could just wait one more turn. I mean, with Sinister Strike, I should really play my cards up front. Is Temtem dead at the moment? It seems like viewership has been pretty low. It's like, it gives me no joy whatsoever, but it seems like Karth gets a lot of views and maybe like one or two other people, but it does seem like no one's really... Did the scene just kind of peter out once the final update happened? I mean, we could talk some other time as well. I'm curious to hear about it. Like, it doesn't make me happy, but it's kind of what I thought, you know. I mean, it's a topic for another time, but it's not super surprising, even though it does not make me happy at all. It's not super surprising. Karth is playing Lost Ark. Yeah, he just switched over, right? Yeah. What's up, Roy? How's it going? Shout-outs to you. Shout-outs to you. Big shout-outs. Too many new games at the moment. I think it's good. People should play what's good. I mean, we all played Temtem for thousands of hours. It's not a game that anybody can play full-time as a main game. Like, if someone's trying to be a competitive gamer or a content creator, it's just, you can't play Temtem full-time. That's always been kind of obvious, and now everyone's kind of just realized there's no way, you know? I think people were holding on to hope for a long time, including me, but there was a reality check moment for sure. Anyway, we'll talk about it more another time. I would love to talk about it. I told myself I would focus. I'm going to make myself stop. All right. I'm going to rest. What's up, thou shalt not comment? Maybe once Axie Origins comes out, I'll see more of my Temtem crew come back to Axie, you know? Or other crypto games. I want to play cards on my bug. They have 9 cards in their hand. Axie Origin is the new version of Axie that's coming out very soon. It's basically the sequel to Axie Infinity. It's going to replace Axie Infinity. It's using the same NFTs, so the Axies we own are still going to be the same Axies we use in the next game, but the cards are going to all be changed up, and there's a lot of stuff, dude. Is Skyweaver cool? I meant to try Skyweaver for the longest time. I just never was able to because I've been playing too many damn card games. Like, between Axie and then the game Gods Unchained, I just couldn't make any time for Skyweaver. They have 4 cards in hand, so we're hoping we get this double mosquito. We're just hoping against hope. And then we got the Scaly to shut down heals. Or not Scaly, sorry, the Scarab. You like it so far from all you tried to test? Yeah, bro, trust me. Okay, they're out of cards. I'm going to win. I don't deserve it, though, because I'm so distracted, but it's okay. That's okay. I'll have time after this match to talk a little bit before I queue up again. Good vibes for real. What's up, Abdul? How's it going? Yeah, basically, Skyweaver or Axie. What was I going to say? Hold on. They have 3 cards. It's probably enough shields. I mean, I do want to keep this guy alive. I really do. Like, one more turn. I'm going to go max shields. It is what it is. Kind of weird, but I'm just trying to buy a turn. My fish can beat this mech as long as it's not... As long as I don't lose to Deathmark like an idiot, so I'm not going to misplay against it. You want to buy that stuff, but you're greedy as hell? Dude, don't buy expensive meta Axies. If they're expensive, don't do it. It's so not the move. Like, we just got to be real. Because they're going to lose so much value. Like, yeah, Reiner, the whole Discord is completely focused on blockchain gaming. That's what this channel is now. Like, literally all we're doing is blockchain gaming, so trust me. We will talk about all the stuff. You'll see. I got to get you a Flux Corp token, though, because a lot of the channels are private. So you can only access them if you have the NFT. That's why you got to get that NFT. So we'll talk. We'll talk. I'll get you a token that gives you access to the private channels and all that stuff. Okay, so they have Hair Dagger, and they have 4 cards. All we do is double Arco for maximum shields, and then next turn I kill them. It's that simple. Hopefully they don't get any crits. That's all we got to hope for, is they don't crit me to death. I learned not to lose. I mean, I could have killed them in this case, but they could have had even more shield. Maybe I should have gone for the full 4 there, but I was a little worried. Oh my god, Blood Moon. Maybe I should have just gone for the full kill, but at least I'm trying to play around the fucking Axie Kiss. I try. I mean, it worked out. But yeah, Axie's got a lot of stuff coming. Long story short, Axie has a lot of stuff coming. All right, well, I'm trying not to focus on it too much, but we are climbing. We are climbing. Let me get Reiner a Discord invite. Because this guy is an OG Flux community member for real, and he's a sick video game grinder. He was way better than me at the last game we both played. Let me get a link. Like, way better. Like, way better. It is what it is. Here, let me get him a link. Greedy people in America? Then you just call them greedy. I don't know if there's like a better word for it. Just call them greedy pretty much. It's so weird that I'm live on Twitch again. It's so weird. I feel like some people who don't like me are going to see that I'm streaming to 4 people on Twitch, and they're going to think that's the whole stream, and they're going to be like, yeah, Flux is fucking stupid. He's playing stupid NFT games, and he has no viewers anymore, and it's good. That's what I thought. Like, my haters are going to think that I'm just streaming to nobody because they don't realize that YouTube's there. I kind of like that. It's like stealth. Let my haters think that I'm a completely dead streamer so they don't even realize, like, keep them away from YouTube. Let them think I'm just still on Twitch. You know? What's going to happen is I'm going to get raids on Twitch. That'll help the Twitch thing get back. I don't even care, though. You know, it is what it is. Gorillas, what's good, dude? It's good that people can be wherever they want. It'll take a little time to even out. I'm excited. We're going to get Facebook going as well. I mean, at least... So apparently... I'll start playing again in 1 minute, but I'm clearly distracted. So yeah, Reiner, get in that Discord for sure, man. We'll talk soon. We'll talk soon about lots of stuff. Is it possible not to like you? Oh, dude, more than possible. The Temtem people know. I also used to be a little bit worse at picking my battles and at doing this in a way that is you know, I'm good at this now. I wasn't as good at this 2 years ago. Sometimes when you're trying to be like a little bit of a roaster, sometimes you get it wrong and people get pretty mad at you. So, you know, I never got suspended. I never said anything like cancel. I never got canceled or anything. People just, Flux is rude. And so they don't like me, I guess. Yeah, Reiner, this is fucking awesome, man. Because Temtem was that like starting point, but I needed to find that next thing. And it took a while. But with Axie really working out, I mean, dude, I'm in the top. I'm in like one of the vying for number one, tied for first place, like best competitive guilds in the game. I'm a content creator. I'm not classified as a pro player, but still, like, I'm in one of the, I'm in the top, what I would consider the top guild, or like one of the top three, you know? But the guy who runs my guild is the number one. It's that guy Elijah, number one YouTuber for Axie and like one of the top players. It's sick. It's yeah. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh man, we got to queue up again in a minute. Hope everyone's enjoying my day off. my day off Saturday stream. I'm glad I went live because clearly I'm in the good zone for it. I just feel like this build is absurdly strong. And I think I'm able to play it well now. I think I'm really starting to understand. We haven't even gotten to turnip any birds yet. Anyway. Hey, Pakoda, what's good? Best midline for my demigod Termi? So the demigod reptile guy, I was running it with a beast like this. This kind of beast is pretty standard. This beast is pretty standard. This exact one is a little bit unusual. Like this, there's like 6 of these in the game, but something else like that. Do you see black screen? You should see everything as normal. Is the stream good for you guys? What do you mean black screen? I think it's fine. Looks good to me. You guys let me know if something's wrong. But yeah, this is a typical midliner. You want the Goda Cottontail combo. Or maybe Goda with Night Steel for a really good midliner. And people usually run these slow. So yeah, let's jump back in, I think. Excuse me, let's jump back in. Let's go back to the comp that's working. 2 minutes ago? Oh, let's not jump back in. Let's look at the new article. Let's not jump back in. Let's see. What is this? February dev update. Okay, hold the phone. Hold the phone. It's the February dev update. Tempted to get one of your scholars a Reflect Reptile? Honestly, dude, Gorillas, the number one player is playing a 41 speed Reflect Reptile, so a scuffed speed one. I think 41 speed isn't that expensive. Like, honestly, number one player is using... We literally watched. He's using a fucking 41 speed. Yeah, like, it's still, you know, it's not the cheapest, but for how strong that is, I mean... 0.06 for 40, yeah. And, dude, the one thing is, you could wait, like, a week. You know what I mean? If you think of it, like... I don't know. It might go down even more pretty quickly. I feel like everyone is like, oh, it's so broken, but also people don't want it as much as you would think. Like, it's good, but I don't know. I feel like the price is going to keep going down. People are so good at breeding stuff now, and there's a lot of printers, and it's just, I think it's going to go down pretty quickly. Okay, let's read this February dev update. Actually, hang on a sec. Let me fix something. My team is so complicated. I mean, Aqua Beast plant. You should probably play it pretty similar to me. I think my advice is to watch how I play my team and play yours pretty similar. I mean, it's different with Beast as opposed to Bug, but I don't know how to give just like generic advice. I would say watch the stream and maybe notice like what kind of plays do I make in the first few turns and try to maybe start opening your games similarly. 1710 with a bird mech plant, so you want to reward them. I mean, hey, a Reflectile is definitely a good reward. Okay, let's read this February dev update. Let me write down the time in case I want to highlight this later. And then let's react to this since this is a new blog post. I want to get back to grinding, but let's look at this. Well, we won't make this take too long, but let's look at this. Let's see what they have to say. Let's go. So February dev update. The Origin team is pushing as hard as possible to ensure an awesome experience for you all, and we're aiming to release an alpha by the end of March. So they've hinted at this, but the fact that they're confirming it's going to be hopefully ready at the end of March, I feel like they soft confirmed it before now. The Axie team had previously soft confirmed that we would see Origin right around the end of March. Now they're hard confirming it. They're aiming to release it at the end of March. Doesn't mean it's definitely going to happen, but like, and it does, you know, when it releases, there's going to be no crypto rewards at the start. There's going to be, you know, crypto rewards will stay in Infinity, and once they're confident that the game is ready to be fully transitioned, then we'll have, I think, Season 0 is what they called it, and that's when there's going to be the rewards moving over, at which point, by the way, Axie Infinity's rewards will be terminated. No more SLP in Axie Infinity, no more rewards at all. It's going to all go to Origin. That's a lot of shit. A lot to take away from a small phrase there. They also say, we are making significant progress on land, and the new art style is starting to shine. The Ron token launch was smooth. It's time to build! Oh my god, I agree. Time to build. Let's build! Tome, what's good? Awesome vibe. I agree. I'm glad I went live today. Was considering a day off, but I wanted to play. I really wanted to, and I think I was right. Seems pretty good. Can you feel it? There is an excited, enthusiastic, and deliberate energy emerging within the Axie Infinity ecosystem. I actually agree. That is not just like some words to sound good. I agree with that. I think there is an excited, enthusiastic, and deliberate energy. Like, that's what I'm feeling. That's my energy for sure. I'm imbibing so many liquids while I do this. There's just so much, I got so much good stuff all around me. Community members all around the world are passionately contributing to Axie in countless ways. Thank you, thank you. Additionally, the pace is picking up within the Sky Mavis team, and all the hard work that has been happening for months behind the scenes is starting to emerge. We are incredibly excited to see such a powerful collective commitment to our mission. There's so much to share, so let's get on with it. This is a new photo? Is this the same photo as before, but better? Or is it just the exact same photo? This is the exact same photo. Okay, never mind. We already saw this photo. Right? I'm not crazy. We already saw that one. So for a second, I thought, is it a little different? Or is this the exact same? Like, did we see this on the last photo? Puff? We didn't see this before, did we? This looks new to me. Or did I just miss it last time? If initial, deal 15 more damage. I guess that means if it attacks first, probably. They're using more keywords. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm looking at this just gets me so, dude, it's going to be, I don't like having high expectations. I like to just focus on the work, but it feels like this is going to be beta Hearthstone, like that level of how much energy and how many people and how much fun. Like, it feels like this is the next new game, competitive card game that like really changes everything since Hearthstone. Am I wrong, or is everyone else feeling it? Because I feel like that is so what's happening. It's like we've been playing Alpha Hearthstone and Beta's about to drop. Base set. The first time all the streamers started to like pop off. Like, not to make it about that, but like, you know what I mean? Like, and the first time all this content got big and the tournament scene popped up like in a big way, and like that whole, like, it feels like we're heading there. That's my level of hype. I don't think they're going to be... Well, they still use energy, but I don't know. Is it similar to mana? Like, what is this bottle? What is this 12 and 7? Are those the cards in hand? We know that the energy and the card are going to be refreshing every turn. Anyway, I should probably read some more of the posts. Let's actually read. Thanks to our... the response has been tremendous. Excited to share. This month's update will be brief. Okay. Everyone seems to be in love with the green, handsomely mustachioed plant Axie, so we'd like to take a moment to introduce you to Olek. Oh, time for some lore. This is a lot of lore. Let's read it. Olek is a veteran warrior with a lifetime of fighting experience who recently retired to become a turnip farmer. Since most of his body is plant-based, Olek has the ability to bury himself into the ground, which allows him to absorb the soil's nutrients and heal his injuries. One of Olek's most distinctive characteristics is the large scar on his back, which he acquired as he protected his fallen comrade during a ferocious battle many years ago. During this fight, Olek leaped in front of his friend just as a chimera viciously attacked, nearly killing Olek in the process. He was ultimately saved by his trusty helmet, which he still wears to this day despite its rust and misshapen nature. Olek is a brave, calm, and patient teacher who loves to share his knowledge with others. It's no surprise he was asked to mentor and train the next generation of frontier soldiers. His goal is to ensure that each of his students passes the maturity ceremony, which is the final evaluation that demonstrates an Axie's ability to meet all frontier soldier standards. Olek is regularly attempting to flirt with the ladies, but it never seems to go quite as planned. Most of the time, his students end up saving him and everyone around from further embarrassment. All right, there's some lore. I never know how much to read that, so I felt like let's just read it. I'm going to do my normal voice and read it. I think that's my stance on lore, because I like to read it. Some streamers, I'm like almost the kind of guy who just skips the lore and goes, someone else will do good content. It's not my thing, but I don't know. It's fun to read the lore once. We might not pay that much attention to lore in the future, but I don't know. Whatever. I'm always kind of mixed on if it's worth it, like, because it's not really my focus. But it's like, I don't know. It's fun to get the full picture of Axie. Anyway, Olek is one of the three. What's up, John? Welcome in. You feel the same, Adri? You played Magic many years ago, and you think Axie can be bigger? Yeah. Oh my god. Keep building and try not to think about it too much, I guess, because, yeah, I agree. And it's like, you think about that too much, you start to panic almost. It's so exciting. Olek is one of the initial 3 starter Axie and is a leading character throughout the Origin adventure. He has distinctive cards that you'll be able to play alongside his 2 students, Bubba and Puffy, as they adventure into the Lunacia forest and discover a surprising set of circumstances. Along the way, they'll build new relationships. Yeah, it's like a Pokemon. Have you ever noticed if you play Pokemon, at least, I think it's all the gens, when you start a new game, there's this monologue that's like, you are about to go on an adventure. You will need to use your wits and your skills as you make new friends and battle opposition on the quest for greatness. Through this journey, you will build character. It's like all this shit. And they're actually, that stuff is for the parent. Like, guaranteed, it's for the parent who's sitting looking over the child's shoulder, and they're watching their kid start to play this video game, and they're like, should I let my kid... All right, Reiner, see you later. Should I let my kid play this thing? I feel like that's where I see this stuff, like, build relationships, increase incredible danger, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Like, some of the style is almost like for the adults who are going to let their kids play it feels like. Yeah, so hoping to release next month. All of the talk and focus around the impending release of Origin hasn't distracted a rapidly growing team responsible for developing Project K? Ooh. Project K, for those who don't remember, is a real-time strategy game. We've only seen a very small amount of info on that. They have been hard at work over the past month improving the core economic features within the game engine. They have also started a sprint around non-player character mechanics that will be included within the initial release. A sprint? That means they're working really hard. We were excited to see that a number of people and landholders within our Discord land channel compiled a great list of questions for the development team to answer. Thanks for doing this. They're going to answer some of them. Oh, cool. What's up, Shadow? How's it going? So let's see what they said about these questions. What are the main changes need to be reworked which caused the delay in release other than the move to 3D? And their answer is, the delayed release is mostly a byproduct of limited team personnel in 2021. While we now have a new full-time game designer and art director for Project K, it took considerable time to find the right fit for these roles, and we only recently gained more funding in the latter half of the year. However, throughout this recruitment process, we made considerable progress developing many of the art assets and underlying code base that doesn't need to be remade as we switch towards a new game perspective. When was the decision to go from 2D to 3D made? Members of the team have long believed the game would be best as rendered 3D, but mostly influenced by strategic new hires, we officially made that switch last September. I didn't even understand that it used to be in 2D. I'm doing well, Shadow. I'm doing well. Can you provide any details about land management? There will be multiple phases to Project K's release, but the first test phase will primarily be focused around building up one's land in a town building type game. Hence, it will only be available to landowners. Sag. This will involve harvesting and trading resources as well as building and upgrading structures. The focus for this initial phase will be validating our base land game systems and making sure it all works with a more limited gamer group. There won't be any token or on-chain gameplay involved, and resources are not planned to be tokenized. Oh, okay, so it's going to be just a virtual game. The plan is to introduce a new land-based token resource in the future. So it's basically testing for that future, I guess. Okay. Landowners will be able to use off-chain pawn axes in this game to carry out tasks on their land. Land items will not have any of their buffs active in Phase 1, but their updated buffs will be introduced in later phases of land. Okay, so it sounds like they're going to launch a pretty early version. It's going to be pretty early. Ooh, look at this little photo right here. It's too big. Look at this little photo. Looking good. A major component of the initial gameplay will be... Oh, wait, it says... Here's the question. Will there be battles at all in Land's first version? So here's the answer. A major component of the initial gameplay will be selling crafted materials to NPCs who will do battle across land. As we progress in our user testing, we are looking to incorporate AXS into this game loop, and landowners will be able to start earning AXS. That's pretty huge. It mostly applies to landowners, though, and I feel like most of us aren't landowners in the game right now, so let's not even worry about it too much, but that's huge. Stay tuned for more information, developing a refreshed set of materials to answer questions, lay down a number of conceptual foundations to properly inform the community's questions. And here's an in-game screenshot to give us a sense of the scale. The land plots have grown from when we've last seen them, each one measuring 128 by 128, and it's coming together. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really good. This photo looks really good to me. All right, Season 20. As we've detailed previously, we are iteratively balancing both the gameplay and the economy underneath Battles V2 on multiple fronts. Balance is incredibly complicated to achieve, but we increasingly believe that effectively leveraging the community's crowd wisdom is a key strategy going forward. We appreciate everyone's flexibility with our outreach experiments, and we're using your feedback to inform the design of more sophisticated infrastructure to engage one another. We'll be implementing this tech in support of current and future games within the ecosystem. Okay. So, crowd wisdom. I mean, we've seen this with the communication. They've taken more feedback. Season 20's balance update, which had not one but 2 patches, was fed by a lot of community feedback throughout the process. And it's the best balanced season ever, maybe, at least since I started playing a few seasons ago. It's really, really cool. So they're basically saying they acknowledge that that has worked, and they're going to do more of it, which it just makes sense to me. It just makes sense. Additionally, the community response to our first round of 2022 esports grants has been tremendous. Over 60 tournaments are underway or planned. Yeah, I gotta learn more about tournaments. I want to participate in some of them. I feel like I'm starting to get my playing together to a place where I can maybe compete in some tournaments and have a chance of placing in the money. There's no scholarships. I don't give away scholarships through the stream, so no point in any of that. Astakun, but welcome in nonetheless. Let's keep going. 2022 Global Tournament Season Kickoff was hosted by Loot Squad on January 29th. Congratulations to DC from YGG who won the grand prize. Huge! And some more tournaments coming up. Capital DAO, Axie BGG Pros, Blockchain Game Gang. Pretty good shit. Our 2022 Regional Tournament Season. Yeah, there's no scholarship. I got to update that. I got to update the scholarship command. I have to change that. Anyway, our 2022 Regional Tournament Season begins on March 1st with the 3rd Katsutaro Cup located in Japan. Going forward, there are close to 40 tournaments within every major region of the world and opportunities for everyone to compete for AXS and bragging rights. Cool, cool, cool. There's a schedule link, so that's good. Growth. Okay, let's see. All hands are on deck for the alpha soft launch release of Axie Infinity Origin. Let's go. A gameplay trailer is in production that will show off Origin's slick upgrades and drive new audiences towards our community. Let's go. Our user growth partner, Uptick, has been onboarded smoothly and is currently working on creative banners, images, and clips that will help introduce Axie to an entirely new audience. We've recently welcomed regional leads for Latin America and the Philippines. Welcome Nix and Lima. Very nice. We've seen an overwhelming response to the Builders program. As mentioned here, though, we are looking to update and expand on some of the terms in the program before accepting participants, which will take some time. Stay tuned. If you missed the Builders program, it was a huge deal. Go watch my video on that. I'm not going to get distracted right now. Let's just keep going. We have onboarded an events partner to help us execute our first large-scale gathering with the community. Stay tuned for updates. Very exciting. Looking forward to updates there. We have completed our launch post for Origin and are in the process of adding beautiful graphics as a finishing touch. Does that mean launch post, like the blog post they're going to make when they release Origin? I mean, late March is only a month away. Dude, this shit is coming soon. The economic balancing changes implemented with Season 20 have reduced the amount of SLP earned through the game each day by around 60%. That is massive. That might be some of why CoinMarketCap, well, I shouldn't say it that way. That might be one of the reasons why SLP has been doing so well lately compared to where it was before. It's staying above 2 cents now, and I mean, I wish I could say that, you know, I wish that wasn't good news, but that is good news compared to the alternative. I know we all wish SLP was even more, but seeing it above 2 cents is pretty nice. So far, over 130 Axie, or sorry, so far, over 130,000 Axies have been released through the Lunar New Year releasing event. This was a landmark experiment that proved to the world that our community is willing to release their precious Axies for cosmetic items. This will be one of the key levers of economic balance in the future. Axie sinks, SLP sinks, economic sinks. Our Twitter account is nearing 920 followers. I'm sorry, 920,000. I can't talk, dude. I can't talk. Let me just say it again. I'm going to cut this into a YouTube video later, so let me just say it again. Our Twitter account is nearing 920,000 followers. Let's hit 1 million. We're getting close. That's good to see. February 18th was Axie's 4th birthday. It's been an honor to create a new type of game with you, and we would have never gotten this far without our passionate community. Damn straight. And then Philip Law, the new game product lead, is sharing the thoughts on the economy. I should read this as well, but not right now. This was already a lot. Let's just finish this one. Did they say this was a brief post? Like, didn't they say it was brief? What the heck? What the heck? I thought they said it was a brief post. This is full of information. All right. Ronan. We were happy to smoothly deliver the RON token to the community. If you haven't already, make sure to read the light paper, or you can watch my video where we went through the whole thing. Oh, yeah. Which goes over the vision for Ronin and why we think it'll be important to the future of gaming. We're ecstatic that there are already 830,000 accounts that own the RON token on the RON blockchain. That's a lot. Over the last few weeks, we've seen an average of over 130,000 paid transaction per day using RON, as well as another 867,000 free transactions per day. This spread between subsidized versus free transactions is a bit too skewed towards the free ones. Too many of us are freeloading. They're currently looking at ways to reduce reliance on transaction subsidies in a way that will increase the utility of RON within the ecosystem. The wide ownership of RON within the community makes us believe that we can start scaling down the free transaction program smoothly. Yeah, I like free transactions, but if the transactions are cheap, if they cost less than a penny, fractions of a penny, that is just fine. That's perfect. And then the blockchain can run sustainably. How would we do this? Our current thinking involves removing the free transaction bonuses for non-supply capped NFTs within our ecosystem, such as normal Axies. These bonuses are unsustainable in the long run, as the free gas RPC will eventually be overrun as the supply of Axies grows to match demand from a new audience of gamers. That means if the game, when the game reaches tens of millions of people, Ronin is going to need to use a more sustainable system. So basically, they're going to remove some of the free transactions. It says here, our current thinking involves removing the free transaction bonuses for non-supply capped NFTs within our ecosystem. In other words, limiting the amount of free transactions you can get, even if you have hundreds of Axies. You just can't have, like, infinitely scaling transactions. It'll be overrun because there's going to be too many Axies one day for that system to make sense. So keeping transaction bonuses for rare NFTs, but moving to a model where the free transactions are calculated on a monthly basis and more limited in scope. That sounds like some fancy stuff. I'm going to leave that to the technology, devs, the economic, tokenomics experts. We'll see what they have to say. I don't really know. Sky Mavis. We've received a fair bit of positive feedback when we've shared details around Sky Mavis internal workings and past developer updates alongside your encouragement to continue. With that said, it's likely challenging for most recent community members to keep our history in perspective. Yeah, it's been so crazy. Around 6 months ago, Sky Mavis had approximately 38 team members. At the time of sharing this update, we're now 106 people. That's 3 times as many as they used to have 6 months ago. That is such fast scaling. The growth has been consistent, onboarding around 10 new employees a month. The organization anticipates growing to approximately 200 employees by the end of 2022. This incredible growth wouldn't have been possible without our world-class human resources and recruitment team. That's really amazing. I'm really impressed with Sky Mavis. The real reason we're all so excited about Axie is Sky Mavis. I mean, the community, the game, the SDK, the ecosystem, the tokenomics, it all is standing right now on the shoulders of Sky Mavis and the work that they are doing. So we really should have some gratitude. It's great to criticize in a way that is constructive, but it's also important to say thank you, Sky Mavis, and thank you everybody who is working so hard to give us this opportunity to enjoy this game and to build on Ronin. Let's keep reading. Sky Mavis has grown into a series of departments, of which today over 75% is focused around product design and development, including art and engineering. The operations department houses most business-related tasks, such as business development and financial management. And the growth department includes marketing, community, and ecosystem development. You got a nice chart here. And this is actually the end of the post. As you've likely seen, we are continuously on the lookout for top-notch talent who are committed to our mission. We are currently on the lookout for over 20 different types of team members. If you feel like you can contribute, please take a look at the job board. Absolutely. So if you guys are looking for work in game design, game development, or really just anything that they're looking for, there's a bunch of jobs here. Community builder, blockchain analyst, business controller, finance associate, lead VFX artist, game writer, game live operation lead, senior game designer for land gameplay, product manager for land gameplay, community developer, relations lead, and many more besides. So, I mean, for real, why not? Hey, a lot of them are in Vietnam, so location is going to matter, but some of them are available anywhere around the world, Norway, and a few of them are just international, so that is good stuff. Where did the thing go? Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is great. This blog post was full of information. It has me even more excited. End of March. It really seems like right after Season 20, potentially within days, they might just drop Axie Origin, at least the very first playable version. Days. Within days. I don't know what to say to that. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. That's so awesome, guys. Oh, man. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Really, really cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, man. I'm going to be completely honest. I kind of just want to wrap it up there. I was supposed to take a day off today, and I didn't. So I know it's a lot earlier than usual. I think if I try to grind right now, like I can feel that like my mind is on a few other things, and it was going to be a day off anyway. I think I'm just going to leave it there at 3 hours. I know it's a little on the short side, but to be honest, I still did 60 to 75% of a usual stream on my day off, so it's more of a you're welcome than I'm sorry, you know what I mean? Like, you're welcome for the bonus stream. I could have taken the day off. Kazi 3D, what's good? Oh, been a while since the Ocarina days. The Ocarina of Time first playthrough? Bro, that was really fun. I'm on a totally different path now with the gaming, but still enjoying video games and streams. I just set up Multistream today. Oh, Kamikaze, what's good, bro? Dude, are you in the Discord? I mean, you don't have to join, but you should definitely get in there if you want to reconnect a little bit with the community. We are doing mostly blockchain-related games with NFTs and stuff, so, you know, if you're opposed to that stuff, I get it. You might not be into it, but If you're neutral or interested in that stuff, you should definitely get in the Discord. Either way, all my streams will be on Twitch now, so you'll see me live again. But good to see you again, dude. Good to see you. Either way, hope you're doing well. Yeah, GG's. I wish I could play more, but I can really tell, like, this is the perfect opportunity to take a shorter day and not lose any of the ground. Because I won, like, 6 games in a row, and that's it, I think. You'll join in? Hell yeah. Let me give you the link, because I don't think the command works. I have to update my Twitch commands. It's been, like, months. Let me post a link in the Discord or in the Twitch chat real quick for everybody. For the few people over there. It's cool. We got, like, I know the Twitch is still pretty quiet, but it's cool. I'm multi-streaming. YouTube was as lit as ever. Just, you know, we're about to wrap up the stream, so I'll just go behind the fourth wall for a minute. Like, I'm trying to go to my my front-facing page here. My channel. We got 3 people, you know what I mean? But it's cool that people who might be following can see that I'm live and say hi. And I suspect we'll start getting some Twitch raids once people realize I'm multi-streaming, and that might kick off some more of the, like, Twitch-only audience. Let me drop this Discord link. And then also we'll be streaming on Facebook soon as well, as long as my internet can handle the triple stream. Double stream, we didn't drop a single frame. So knock on wood, it seems like this Verizon Fiber, I'm shouting them out. I'm very grateful, Verizon Fiber, good-ass internet. Not a sponsor, but I'll shout them out because they've made my life a lot better than the stuff I was using before. I'm not going to throw any shade, but that was fun, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Adri, you're welcome. Have a good day as well. Third, good to see you. Shout-outs to everybody. CRN, GG, I think I already responded to that. All right, I'm going to end it there. Thank y'all. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll do more of a normal 4 or 5.5 hour stream. We'll do more PvP. We'll keep on that grind. Literally won every game today, right? I think I lost 1. Yep, played 6 games, won 5, and getting out of here. That's how we do